We're live.
Oh, I'm not going to be here long, but I'm here now. Hello, everyone.
Sounds like you just pulled something.
I kind of did. Sitting with this thing straddled between my legs is weird. Don't quote me on that.
Or do.
I guess.
As people wander in.
Yep. Well, we're here. It's another Wednesday in March, which means we're raising money for WalkMS, but this time I'm ceding my spot on the couch whenever Tyler shows up to the crew, the casting crew who did work on Unabridged.
What up, Moon Red? What up, Fate?
Yeah, we're here to talk about Unabridged. We're gonna talk about the first 4 episodes, and then we're going to show one of the last 2 episodes.
Mm-hmm.
So
you get a special premiere here tonight that won't go live on YouTube for I don't even know how long.
we have no idea right now because I have other projects that I have to prioritize, and we want both episodes to be done before we start getting things going.
But you get a special preview here tonight.
Yeah, and patrons will get to watch it
Very
by
shortly.
tomorrow.
Yeah.
Patrons will get a link to it. That's what we're doing.
Yep. We're... Oh, she's a rebel. What up? Thank you for the 33 months. Happy to have you with us. My lord, can't believe it's happening. Yep. It is. It, in fact, is. Title still Metal Gear Solid.
It is, and I'm fixing it now.
Not Metal Gear Solid tonight, but that's been fun.
There we go.
All right, but that has been fun. The Metal Gear Solid stuff.
I remember my journey through Metal Gear Solid with Grant and Kieran.
Yeah, and you're welcome to join us for what we're doing too.
Absolutely.
I'm sure the Twin Snakes experience is a different experience.
Twin Snakes is like a
I love
John
it.
Woo movie.
Yeah, it's very John Woo.
Mm-hmm.
I
love it.
and that's what I like. It was my first Metal Gear experience, and so I will always.
It's my
love it.
favorite version of Metal Gear Solid.
Me too. I know it's flawed, but that's why I like. Most of the things I like are extremely flawed. So that makes me like things more usually.
Oh yeah, I love cheesy shit like that. Acheron, thank you for the 20 months of Prime support. Much love.
So like, if you're ever wondering why the shit that we make is so weird in our original stuff, it's because that's what we like. We like weird shit. We don't like it to be.
Is the VOD going to go up on YouTube eventually? Yes, but it will be sans the premiere episode. We'll be cutting that out of the VOD, so you gotta either be a patron or just be patient, and it'll go live on the Team 4-Star channel when the other episode is complete as well.
Absolutely.
And that one is filmed, so it's not too far off.
Yeah, no,
Just
it's
has to
filmed.
get
I just
done.
All of
haven't
the
been able to
episodes
edit it
have
all.
been filmed.
And the last one's majority edited. It's just it's structured.
tricky one.
It's
It's a
structured
tricky one.
in a different way because of course we can't have a normal finale. That's not.
I mean, we haven't had a normal episode.
That's true.
There's
that
no
was the
such-
goal. The
there's
goal
no
was
such
to
thing
make
as a
sure
normal
every
episode.
episode was never normal.
And I loved that. Just going in and not whenever a script popped out, it's like, I don't know what we're doing today. Ah, sweet.
We're doing the commentary before the commentary. I guess
It's
the
to-
proves we have things to
it's
say.
to give people, it's to let people percolate and let them know what we're going to be saying as we go.
Yeah.
It's a preview.
And yes,
It's
we are
open
we
mic.
are we are doing this for WalkMS.
Yes, WalkMS, a charity supporting people living with multiple sclerosis and also supporting the fight against the disease itself. I'm supporting it with my sister, who was recently diagnosed back in 2021, and fortunately, I helped rope my coworkers into helping me out raising money. So here we are.
Miles Sater, thank you for the 25 months.
If you, the people asking in chat, we originally did plan for Scott Kaiser-Necco to be here, but he did come down with something, so we will be
Hence,
having.
we all kind of have masks with us right
Yeah.
now. There's a little bit of junk going around the office right now, and Kaiser may or may not be patient zero.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
surprise, surprise! The thing that made us hold up on filming this and filming the rest of this in the first place is the thing that's holding up the commentary for it.
It's also
Poetic.
it's also why we don't have any more Bardock DLC.
Yes. No.
Yeah,
The
I can throw him right under the bus because he can't defend himself here.
Yeah, there's been plans multiple times to record, and then someone had a health issue here, like multiple times. So
Yeah.
we had to call it
It
off.
started with my surgery, and then I got sick right after my surgery, and then he's been sick every other time since. I don't know what's up. I hope everything settles for him. His immune system is just kicking his own ass right now.
Yeah. And also, if you put in !charity in chat, that will send you to the link where you can learn more not only about the fundraising campaign I'm running, but also donate. And we do have something for all your TFS fans out there. There is an incentive where if you donate $25, you have to actually click the incentive itself. But we do have about 60 more Team 4-star posters, which will be signed by Lanny, Kaiser, and Takahata 101.
Indeed. I'll be seeing him next week.
By the way, the last 2 episodes do have Kieran and Grant and Zito. They're gonna be very Kieran, Grant, and Zito heavy. In fact.
Yep.
We didn't make it without them.
Those were the last few things we filmed with them fully on staff.
Yeah, part of the reason the show's ending is that like we're not gonna do Unabridged without them. Like
it'd be a very weird show if it's just you, myself, and Kaiser.
Yeah, it wouldn't be the same show. So
No.
we're just gonna do different things, which we're excited about doing different things, so it's fine.
I just want to do weird, fun stuff.
I've been like, I don't mind just saying this on stream. Because someone can steal the idea, but what the hell is anyone else going to do with it? I want to do like I've been working like just noodling for a couple of years on like a workplace sitcom thing with like assassins who have like a small a really like small mom and pop style
Just a mom and pop
assassination
assassin
company. Yeah, and I want to explore that and maybe
bespoke assassination.
It's like a cheap idea that doesn't cost a lot of money, so
Yeah.
it might be worth exploring and making. So like there's ideas always at play.
And for those that miss Kieran and Grant, as we do, like legitimately, you can actually go find them on youtube.com/funtimezone.
Good time zone.
Good time zone.
Good times
Good
zone.
time zone.
Good times zone.
I've subscribed to them when they dropped, and they've been doing like a lot of fun stuff. They've actually been going back through Tenkaichi 3 recently since the Tenkaichi 4 announcement, and I actually love their Backrooms videos.
Yeah, the backroom stuff was pretty fun. And Kieran is still working hard on his card game.
Yes, and that seems to be moving forward. He's been working very hard on it. And Ant was talking about how the Budokai Let's Plays were inspiring him to get back into playing Dragon Ball games. He's been getting hyped.
The video they put out a couple of days ago was them trying to be Cell as just Goku, because when Goku loses his health in that match, he automatically surrenders. But it was so disappointing.
It's one of those, like, Tenkaichi 3 does some really fun stuff where you can actually like do some weird alternate timeline shit where if you win as a character that's not supposed to win, like you can beat Nappa as Chaozu, and it's kind of funny.
Forky Chronicles, thank you for the 12-month resub. Oh, it's a whole year. Thank you.
Someone's saying something about what's Buddy Daddy. I should look up Buddy Daddies. Apparently, there's another sitcom with assassins. Oh, that's an anime. I know about that anime. No.
Oh,
it wouldn't be like that anime.
Oh, okay, yep. And I just realized what you were talking about, too. Yep, I remember seeing clips
No, it wouldn't
for
be
that.
anything like that anime.
Oh no, Frost introduced a friend of his to Yu Yu Hakusho Abridged. I apologize to your friend on my behalf, Frost.
I mean, you might be able to have some stuff to say about that soon, right?
I might.
Maybe.
Very well may.
Maybe.
It's quite a possibility.
It's been considered.
A distinct, like there is.
But only a
variables.
fool would do something like that.
Yeah, only a fool would go back and watch the first video he ever made.
A fool of the first degree.
Yes. All around me are familiar faces. Audio Dragoon, thank you for the 54 months. Hot damn.
Dragon. There's one O in that name, sir.
Sorry, I'm not wearing my glasses, and that's pretty far away.
It can be hard to read sometimes, even for me.
Yeah.
How hard would it be for me? Okay, yeah.
I seem quiet. I always seem quiet to people, and I feel like my voice is not that quiet.
You during Metal Gear, you were really leaning away from your mic.
Oh.
Chikado, thank you for the 72 months, dude.
I mean, I can at least boost you, too. I don't have you all the way up.
I mean, I boosted myself.
Put on my glasses. I left my glasses at home.
Glasses.
I forgot about them.
Can't see without my glasses.
I only wear them after sundown.
Only when you're sundowning.
Mm-hmm. Only when I'm sundowning.
It's already
don't need
happening.
glasses.
We're getting old.
Yep.
Hence, no more drinking streams.
God, we had to end those.
I mean, I was a proponent for not doing those from day one.
Well,
I was like, it's a bad idea, guys.
yeah, but
I know why you were doing it, but
yeah, I had my worst, one of my worst hangovers because of it. I've only had like 2 hangovers in my life. This one is probably the worst. Yo, Vamp Planet, thank you so much for gifting 2 subs to the community.
Awesome.
It was the night that we were trying to fight Ludwig, or as we called him, Bloodwig, in the Old Hunters DLC for Bloodborne. And he just kicked our ass all night. And I'm talking like, it was, you know, we streamed for like 2.5 hours, and we lost to him every 5 minutes. So it's just like drink.
Oh,
drink,
God, yeah.
drink.
On Sekiro was kind of rough.
Sekiro was, here's the thing, like Sekiro was fine because we were drinking rice wine, and
Yeah.
like that doesn't hit me nearly as bad. But Ludwig, he like, we were looking for the smoke, and he was the chimney. And the next morning, I had to be in the studio over there to get our security system installed at 6 a.m. So I woke up still basically drunk.
Yeah.
I had to ask my wife, like, well, ex-wife now, but Erica, would you drive me to the studio? I can't. And she dropped me off there, and luckily, like, we didn't stop to get anything to eat or anything, because like I met the guy at the door as we got there. I'm like, oh God. I'm like, hey dude, I'm a little messed up right now, so if you need me, I'm going to be laying down in here, and just let me know if you need me to sign something. Oh, no worries, I'll just be out here. I'll just do the thing. I'm like, okay. I go in to lay down, and no more than like 3 minutes later, wham, 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 wham. Oh, fuck me. It was the worst. It was not a good time zone.
Yeah. No, it would. That doesn't sound fun.
No. That was the worst. That was the worst hangover.
Hell, if you don't says it was an amazing stream though. So.
It was a very good stream. We had a good time until we didn't.
When do we feel like we want to get going? I guess is the question.
I feel like we can get started. How do you feel, Chad? Everybody buckled in, got your snacks and your juice boxes. Y'all good to start watching some Unabridged with us while we talk about the process of the show?
Yeah. Where did Quinn go?
Quinn disappeared into the ether.
1 second. Let's check in with Quinn real quick.
Until then, buckle in and get your juice boxes. Don't forget !charity, because the company here is going to be matching up to 10K whatever we get over here, and I see that we're almost halfway to that. That's crazy, guys.
Yeah, you're nowhere near the bike.
Yep, no. Well,
Let's try again.
Tyler's not here, so you're going to have me for the first episode. Sorry about that.
Let's do it. Stephan, would you like to do whatever prelude for this?
Oh, sorry. I moved the mouse. I'll do it.
Okay.
It was my fault. I'll fix it.
Because this was essentially your brainchild.
Yeah, the name was actually Nick's idea, but I was pushing for at least like a year. Like, hey, we need to like do something, like do like a little like workplace thing in the office. Like we can do something a bit more.
Character driven,
yeah,
personality driven.
Yeah, we can push things, and I think there was a hesitancy just because of the workload, and also just it was a new thing that you guys hadn't done before.
I was right behind you, always pushing, because I've wanted to do more on camera shit. I continue to wish to do more.
Yeah, and it became a thing where it's just like, okay, I mean, if it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen because I made you guys do it. So I wrote a script. I got it together. We put together. That might be interesting to show. We put together a little
Like a proof of concept
clip. Did we ever show that?
I think it's
publicly
on Patreon.
It's on Patreon.
Yeah, no, that sounds familiar to me, but I'm not sure what that was. I thought it was just like Kieran and Grant's segment from the pilot.
No, it's not in the pilot. It's just
No,
not.
it's just
online.
a standalone thing with Kieran and Grant like ad-libbing, which is honestly, I think, a good chunk of what makes this show amazing.
Oh, so it is on the Patreon, as far as Ronan of Death remembers.
Okay.
Master Rage, thank you for the 70.
Then let's let me see if I can find that while we do this.
Yeah, let's kick it off
Do
here.
you mind looking?
I mean, I can look for it. Yeah, sure.
Because if we can find
all I have to
find
say
it, we
about
can
this is
bring it up.
this was shot back when my office was still in the main room in the back hallway. You can see some of that, but
The Office changes a lot over the course of
yeah,
of the show.
it does.
The Office is its own living being. The only thing that remains consistent is my office.
If the pandemic hadn't happened, would this have been further explored? Probably. We probably would have done.
The pandemic
more.
kicked this project in the ass.
Yeah, no, like the reason there's only gonna be 2 more is because of the quarantine.
Yeah, we
just
we had-
completely
we had
destroyed our
We had
momentum.
ideas for what, like 4 or 5 more episodes.
Yeah, we
and
wanted
then,
to do at
like,
least
and then
8.
plans to keep going even.
Yeah, we wanted to do at least 8, and we're thinking about doing more beyond that. But we were definitely gonna do 8, and then the quarantine happened, and it just destroyed any momentum.
The quarantine shut down a lot of things for us.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, let's get going.
Oh, I hope I have the sound up on the TV. I just suddenly realized that. Let's hit
I
play.
have the
and
sound up on
find-
the TV. Yeah.
Stephan, it's you.
What the fuck? Hi, I'm Stephan.
You have so much hair.
Star's new employee. Yeah, I had my I had more hair for sure.
Oh, hey, you must be the new guy. Hi there, I'm Scott.
Stephan, nice to meet you.
Don't bother with the names. I'm not sober right now.
Okay, pause.
Okay, one second. And also people are saying
Pausing.
they can't hear anything.
Yeah, no, hold on.
Is it not being captured?
no, I think the desktop volume's really low.
Yeah,
Or it might be
I'll turn it
muted.
up.
No, it's not
It's not
muted.
muted.
I see it moving. It's just
Oh,
really
okay.
down there.
Okay. But we can bring it back a bit. People also complain about an echo. Maybe the echo won't be as obvious if it's louder.
I hope there's no echo. I'm like
It might be our
Very
mics just
attentively
picking
listening.
it up.
But yeah. Let's see.
Stephan, nice to meet you.
Don't bother with the names. I'm not sober right now.
It might be still a bit too low.
Hi there. I'm Scott
'Cause the volume on here is
Kaiser-Neko
pretty low.
Frericks,
I'd say max it
CEO
on
of Team
OBS.
4-Star. We're mostly known for our semi-popular parody series of an actually popular anime from the 1980s.
I am the king of all references!
Breaking the fourth wall is the hype.
Screaming makes every joke funnier!
it does.
On the right, that's going to be you, me, and Zito.
That was a joke that I wrote.
Yep.
That's
And animated.
And animated.
And voiced.
And here we
No,
have
no,
the
that
game
was
room.
Yamato and
Oh, was it?
and Martin.
Oh shit.
Nick.
There I am in my natural habitat.
Nicholas.
We built this
Yeah,
recently.
we did. One
New
fewer
guy.
couch though.
We've merged it.
Also, I'm missing something that people don't really hear there. If you want to pause real quick.
Oh, that
Yeah.
was me.
Yeah, that on the TV, that is you making the porn sounds.
Making all the
But
porn
what Kaiser says when he walks in, we got new guy. I'm like, no, it's a rerun. Oh.
Yeah.
You barely hear the no, it's a rerun.
Yeah, it's very quiet and you cut yourself off.
Yeah.
And yeah, the hentai noises on the TV are me.
Yeah, I was sleeping to the sound of Stephan fucking himself. Yes, during my short hair days.
Yeah.
Do around here. I guess I'd say I'm the co-CEO.
No.
Okay, the vice CEO.
Not a thing.
It can be.
Can.
You know what? Fine. It's some around here might call me the president.
Nobody calls you that.
Some people might. They might call me that someday.
Good chunk of that was
So,
improv. A
here
good chunk of a lot of these are improv.
Boring. Have you shown the gold play button yet?
I
Particularly
haven't gotten around to
interviews.
it now.
Yes, you haven't. You gotta lead with the gold play button, dude.
I also made it
Don't
my
worry,
business
though,
to
'cause
try to
now
wear
I
as
get
many
to
of
be
our
here when
shirts
he
as
brings
possible
his
while doing
jeans
these
to
episodes.
This baby.
When did they discontinue that kind of play button?
Hey, you guys.
There's an alternate take of this, which is adorable, which is them walking in holding hands.
Yeah,
that I
that's
loved.
I think that's in the bloopers.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I also want to note, before I scripted anything, I asked everybody in the office like how they would like to be characterized. So everything with Nick's character is specifically what he requested.
Yep.
How he portrayed.
I'm very like Jack Black if he was playing T.J. Miller's character in Silicon Valley.
And yeah, like and Kieran and Grant both wanted to be unhinged people, so I wrote that. Yeah, and Zito requested his guy be kind of like how his character is.
Yep.
And in the end, I was just sort of I was just sort of left with like, okay, I guess I need to be the
You're
grounding
You're the
element.
fish out of water.
I have to be the boring guy.
Well, you know, actually, before you hit play, that reminds me of like the first joke you had Scott do when you walked in the door. It was such a much longer joke about it's like, oh yeah, no, don't worry. It's like you only remember like 20 faces and names, and I'm keeping that reserved, so I'm not even gonna bother learning your name.
Yeah, we had a whole thing, and it just wasn't working, so I just cut it all. There's a couple things in the pilot like this becomes less of a problem after this, but I end up rarely cutting anything down.
I'll say this: a lot of good stuff I feel like ends up hitting the cutting room floor just for like pacing.
Yeah, I'm a very brutal editor. I will kill my darlings in an instant if it makes the episode better.
Like there's one take in episode 4. I'll get to when we actually get to the scene though. Like that I actually absolutely loved. I'm like, oh, I'm so sad that one didn't make it.
Someone asking in chat was before Quinn was part of the team. This was about when I first joined, and so nobody knew who the hell I was, and it didn't really make much sense to have me on the show at all.
We Taka and I had actually pitched around an idea that in like potentially season 2 we would have ideas to do bad things like we'll go ask legal. It's just you sitting there, don't do it. Just very sad and defeated by everything that like all the chicanery that goes on around you. Please no.
Yeah, there were a couple ideas for including Quinn as like in like little tiny bits, but then quarantine hit us.
Yeah.
So it just didn't work out.
And then things go poorly, and you're just standing there drinking tea.
But you will be in the
you.
final episode.
Tea.
whatever you'd be drinking. Just like standing in the corner as all the shit has gone down, like I'm being arrested or something.
But Quinn will be in the final episode.
Yep.
Small bit, but
I will be.
yeah.
Oh, that's news to me.
You don't remember? I'll just Jesse and Nick.
Oh, oh God.
Yep.
Oh,
You're there.
yeah. No, I am there, and I regret it.
I don't want to say too much because people don't know anything about.
Yeah, no.
You regret that? I still wasn't in the shape I'm in now when I did that shot. So I'm like,
I just remember because he shared like 3 production photos of my face, and I'm like, why am I making that face? Why did no one tell me to not make that face?
We were focused on on everything else that was going on. And just because people are asking in the chat, Magic Time Wizards, there is one more episode that is mostly complete that I would like to complete, but again, I have to have the time, and there's other stuff taking up my time right now. I am but one man. And then Fistmaster, that one I think I'm done with, just because I just don't have the energy. I hit over 30 and just my energy
it
was
happens.
destroyed. So I just don't have the drive that I had before. So I got to focus on what I'm making now. We got to like just put me on one thing for a bit, and that's it. I can't split my time the way I did before.
But Runt will make a cameo in the final episode.
Yeah.
And Matthew asking where the last two episodes were filmed in 2022 going into 2023.
Yeah, parts of it were filmed in 2021.
Yeah.
Some of it, yeah. We've been trying to get it done for a while. It's just a lot of stuff has been.
It was about 2021 when we wanted to task ourselves to get back into making it, but it just ended up being such a slog to get back into it. Oops, sorry.
Yeah. Let's keep going.
Boy, I saved it for the meeting, you guys.
All right, okay.
I'm just trying to be everybody's friend, but still be the cool part.
Oh shit! $300 donation.
Hi,
Yo.
I'm Kieran. And I'm Grant.
Thank you.
If I had to give my position a letter,
past
it would
5,000.
probably be L.
Best boy, big time
For
thinker.
Luxurious. I do have the luxury.
A lot of
having
this was
all the
improv.
best ideas, and then having
because
my
their
good man here,
chemistry is
Kieran,
amazing.
refine them to even better ideas. I mean, we'll bring them to the group, and they'll be like, "Oh, geez, you
Some of my
can't
favorite
bring
moments
a
are the
live
times when
squirrel into the gaming room.
The squirrel
that
was my
doesn't
bit.
work."
Yep.
But
Was it trained? Do we know if it's
some of
had
my
any
favorite
shots?
stuff is when
Is it
Kieran and
safe?
Grant challenge each other to come up with a good bit by pressing them. And
Yeah,
I
the
really
one
enjoy
in the
it.
next
we have the
episode
kitchen.
where they're just
It has
sitting with
everything
your
you
brother
need.
is amazing.
Yeah.
Except for a kitchen sink.
But you don't need a sink, because this baby, she holds food.
I gathered that, yeah.
Oh, hey Zito.
Jesus, is he okay?
Again.
Zito, international man of mystery.
My off hours is my own motherfucking business, Scott!
Yeah, this is me. Every time I'm doing something Zito, I'm trying to like
Touch unsanitary.
teach myself how to make an action movie. So I'm just playing with stuff and seeing what happens. We had to just sort of. I improvised a special effect for the bullet stuff.
Hi,
I love that
my name
cut.
is Zito.
So what is it that you do around here? Why don't you mind your fucking...
We're here.
That was Tyler's cameo right there.
Yes.
He pops in as a voice in the background every once in a while.
In the narrative of the show, Tyler is the director.
Okay.
That's what I had decided.
Yeah, he's the director and one of the camera people.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. This week we're going to forego the usual Monday huddle because I have a couple of special announcements to make. First of all, I'd like to say hello to the new guy. New guy.
My one piece of participating in this was holding the boom mic for Nick and Scott.
Yep.
There was a lot of trading off of holding boom mics.
Yeah, no, I drained all the blood out of my arms and let go.
It's a very hard job. You gotta learn to respect it.
Yeah, no, I needed. I don't have much cardio for that.
We've actually hired on a camera crew to document
I don't know if that.
everything
Sorry, I don't know if that editing bit works to this day.
Which one?
When Zito asks what's with all the cameras and I switch cameras every time he points.
Yeah.
All right. Enough bullshit. What's with all the cameers?
It's a bit weird, yeah, but
we've actually hired on a camera crew to document.
Tyler,
funny enough,
he'll be here soon.
Funny enough, we actually explained the
Why?
plot of the show in the first trailer for it, which is actually just a standalone skit where Kaiser just runs to me. He's like, "What the hell's going on here? Where's all this money going?" Well,
Yeah, I liked the idea of us like having like a comedy bit be the promotion for the show instead of just using clips because we didn't have good clips for a trailer. We also hadn't filmed the show.
Yeah.
So it was better to just write a good bit and be like, this is what the show is and this is what it will feel like.
So this whole venture sort of came to me when I realized, you know what, Lanny? You're
Also, I refer to myself as Lanny.
charismatic and all around pleasant to behold.
And pain in my ass, like at the top of that list, by the way. So this guy over here has the brilliant idea, of hiring a camera crew to make a docuseries about our lives without telling me.
Welcome to the paycheck, by the way, boys.
And paid a year in advance.
Look, just
You
forget
get a
about
discount.
that for now, and let's take these
Yeah,
sour
like, and
grapes
this was
and
just me
make
just
some
trying to-
lemonade. Come on, guys.
I thought it'd be
Don't
fun
we have to
for everyone
sign
to be very
waivers
mad
for
that
this?
the documentary
Oh,
was
from
over.
the
Also, take
mouths
these
of
sour
babes
grapes and make some
that
lemonade.
didn't read their employee contracts.
Look,
That
all I'm
was
trying to
good.
get at here is I need
That
you
was-
guys
that was,
on your best
a
behavior,
Nick
all right?
line.
Just try to make this place look professional and impressive.
All right, you got it, boss.
Yeah, I can work with that.
So we need to do
I don't remember the
things
sound effect.
to
I do.
impress people.
There's a very late edition.
Yes.
World records are impressive,
Yes.
so we need to break a world record.
Yes.
How would you go about
All of this
impressing?
is improvised.
Oh yeah,
Mr.
this entire
Mr.
bit
Guinness?
of them just
The
like
one
going
and
out and
only
doing this
record
stuff, like
holder.
this is
You know, there's that picture
very
of that
much
fucking
their
egg?
style of
Like that
comedy.
stupid egg that's got all the likes. What if we have a picture
Remember
of
when
us?
the egg was
Whenever
relevant?
someone tells me to like a picture,
I also
on
love
social
that he
media,
just
I
has the
almost
microphone
immediately ignore it.
like
What we need to
electrical
do
taped to his
is
neck.
We need to take this
Yeah, that was a
picture
Karen
around
choice,
to
and I was
people
like, yeah,
and
go
ask
for
them
it.
if they like it.
Yeah, that's pretty easy. All we have to do is just take a cool picture.
So we've got us flexing on there. Do we want to be like in front of something cool?
Space.
Us flexing in space.
I really
Wait.
I really
Hang on.
leveled
We can even
myself
do
up
it
as an
here,
editor, editing
if you
down
want.
Kieran and Grant's rambling throughout the show.
Come here. Just start
I
in
would
the
be a
corner.
much worse editor if I
We're gonna make
hadn't
our own green
gone
screen.
through the
Okay.
trials of trying to make all of this work.
I'm getting lightheaded. from all
I
these marker
love these
fumes.
two.
I
They
don't
have
know about
such
you.
a natural chemistry and a great sense of timing with each other. It's
Yeah.
insane.
Okay, that's good.
And you can make that look like space?
Yeah, can we look like
See the
Mars?
good times.
Okay.
Zone.
We have that exact same whiteboard behind us right now, making the green screen
Yeah.
effect.
Yeah, that's their legacy. They left it for us.
That's
I love the dog and NASA.
Welcome.
I think
to
I had
my
to make that.
office.
Yeah.
Just real quick.
You know, as the unofficial, undisputed, unelected, but undeniable leader of this company, one might even say, emperor, I got first prima nocta when it came to choosing my
That was my joke.
office.
Yep,
I
first
still,
prima
I'm still
nocta
not
was
sure if it
yours.
was good.
People might stand around and say, you know what, I want that nice one with the carpet and the fancy view and the nice parking spot. Nay, not I. You see, an unconventional monarch deserves an unconventional
Nick was one of the
office
people I knew
with
I could give a monologue to because
porcelain throne.
I'm a theater boy.
He has similar training to me, so I know he could
What if
handle
one of
it.
these people is like an axe murderer? Have you thought about that?
Hey.
I love
Can I
monologues.
get
I
real
mean,
quick,
I
just
love
a real
doing
quick,
Helsing for that
I'm doing
reason.
a quick survey. Do you like this picture?
Yeah.
right, thank you.
Would you give it a thumbs up?
Would you give it a thumbs up?
I was
Awesome.
so nervous
Yeah,
about doing
thanks so much, man.
this.
Excuse me,
Yeah,
sir.
'cause you're just
Real
walking
quick,
up to
Would you say
strangers.
you like this picture? Sure.
They're in public.
Yeah?
They signed
But
up
I,
for it.
but I,
Real quick,
and
would
if,
you say you like this
I don't
picture?
think anyone came across as
bad.
negative. That's
It's
the
not
only reason
bad.
I didn't like.
Right.
If they did something that
good
came
dogs.
across as like
Got wires
negative, I
hanging
would
off. I mean,
blur out
that's
their
probably a
face.
little-
Just
I don't think
just
anybody's
in
gonna
case.
think you're
Yeah,
like.
I mean, we did a couple of
But
bits
I think
of
everybody
guerrilla
looks very nice
filmmaking.
because they're
Said
being
that, they
very
probably
nice
are.
and accommodating.
A lot of the people around here are just generally nice, especially in that park. I go there a
Oh,
lot.
yeah, it's just the squirrel.
The what?
Yeah, don't worry about it. Come on in. We need to wrap.
Sure.
So nice
Have
of
a seat.
him to film in that bathroom.
There?
Is there anywhere else to
I'm
sit? You can sit
surprised
on the
how
floor if you want.
well the lighting works in the bathroom.
Alright.
It's a good space.
Oh, you know why it works? We set up lights in there because
You know,
the lights buzz like.
Yeah, no,
fucking
you
hell.
didn't have the fluorescents on in there.
That's why it looks good because we made our own lighting.
Yeah,
You just
we
can't
did.
see
By
it
the
off
time you
screen.
find your place, you're going to feel like you
Here I
belong,
am
like
trying to
you've
be a
been
good
working here
boss.
forever, and then you'll get to work here even longer than that. That is my promise, my solemn vow to you as your boss.
Well, you know, I appreciate that. I appreciate the belief, but I'm pretty sure you're not my boss.
The crisis.
Okay.
That whole beat
yeah. I will
was
just,
decided in editing.
Yep.
You did not intend for that to be your reaction.
I mean, I remember reacting that way, just like.
I had you getting angrier, and you
No,
actually had
not
lines.
every
It's fine.
leader
It's
is
fine.
respected
And it
or
ended up
admired.
just being funnier to just have you just be silent and
Think about it.
almost not.
Henry VIII.
I was like the way the
He never
subtitle
talks
keeps
about
changing.
The fact that there's like
This is improv.
7 more Henrys, but they paved the
I-
way for that.
I wrote
dude to
a little
cut
bit
off
of it,
his
but I
wives'
think-
heads. That's what I want.
The end was you.
Yeah.
Pave the way.
Does it? What makes a dog park?
I remember
different from a
coming up with
regular
that. There were
park?
7 more
they have
Henrys
bags
before
for you
that
to
guy.
put
Nobody
dog
talks about them.
Droppings in.
What if I have human droppings? Can I do that at a human park?
No.
But do you think you could poop in that if you were told to? Or would I have to pick up after you, you dirty boy?
I mean, I wouldn't pick up my own.
Office
that's
big
for
enough
sure.
for multiple restrooms.
There's a
We
squirrel.
have
You wanna
2.
interview the
We have
squirrel?
2. I just never.
One of them has a
Look at this
urinal.
picture.
And yeah, the
Hey,
Ricky Bobby
girl
poster is in the
squirrel.
other one, but it wasn't at
Are
the
they gross?
time.
How can you tell?
No, that
Saw
got put
the
in back in
nipples.
20.
Let's make a third category
like,
for
at the end of
squirrel.
2018.
And
guys,
so over
talking
here we
about
have
the
our
moms.
office.
They visited
Well,
it.
I'm here
Oh,
over
is that
on
what
the
happened?
left.
I thought Tyler put it
No,
in.
I love this
you're
scene.
right.
That's
You're
Tyler's.
right. You're right, but it was put in that long ago.
I don't know why Zito put the clown there.
Because it's Zito.
You guys get acquainted, have fun, good luck, and I'll see you later.
Why look? Oh no, why look?
There was a whole scene here, and we cut it because it wasn't working.
I think it works
He's
better
been
for it
for
though.
like 20 minutes, and nobody has been in a room with Zito for that long, and I'm starting to get a little freaked out.
This whole bit was
Call the
done
police?
when we realized that other scene didn't work. Which is why I suddenly have way more facial hair.
Hey, buddy.
No,
How
it was
is
your
it?
conversation with Zito. You
Are you
grew
okay?
facial hair.
Yeah, I
being
know.
in his
It was
presence.
a stress
Yeah,
beard.
why? I don't know why I wouldn't be okay. Zito? Because he's nice. Like we
Now
got
people
along.
say that
We
it's
talked
too
for a
long.
bit and just
Well, I mean,
shot the
It,
shit.
it
Like, it was
varies
great.
in volume.
Oh, good.
So
Yeah,
Just
nice
bring it
guy.
down a bit.
Oh,
There we go.
I'm gonna go have a drink.
Okay. There you go. It's okay. That was so fucking scary. So
Didn't
for like
bleep
5
that
minutes,
one.
He just
Didn't
pointed a
fu-
gun at my
yeah, I
head,
think I forgot.
and he told
No,
me I
that
don't
one
know
was
what
an
real pain is, and
oversight,
I don't
and
know
then
if
it's
he
just
just
like,
he wanted
I mean,
me to feel the pain,
mean, it
or
was.
if he just wanted me to check my privilege or something. But either way, it made me extremely socially anxious. He told me things I didn't know about myself for like 10 minutes. I was just crying.
And
I
yeah,
don't
all
know
this
if
is
I played it
improvised
off
just
well or
because
not, but
we threw it together.
Oh, here it comes again. Just
yeah, you can tell from the jump cuts.
is he right there? Don't. What are you doing? Go away! Stop! At one point, he just put his hands to my lips, told me shh, and then he told me my parents' names. I'm adopted. I don't know my parents' names. I guess
In real life, I am not adopted.
I guess you could have been lying.
I don't think I can do this. I'm working every day in the same office with him. I don't. No. Be strong.
There's another squirrel. Do you want to ask him? He's eating, though. I don't want to bother him while he's eating. Excuse me, sir. Could you... Would you a quick moment of your time?
What, 6 likes, 2 squirrels?
That's like 30 people.
That's not bad for an afternoon. I mean, I like this picture. Do you like this picture? Yeah? Well, then just put some more likes on that thing, because we like it. 18 likes and 3 squirrel votes.
Votes.
Damn. That's a good picture.
No one said that yet. Do you think they're just saying that to get us to stop?
Like, to go away?
I didn't ask them to do that either. Grant just sort of created this dilemma.
That poor random man.
That's one where I considered blurring his face, but also it wasn't as funny.
It was too good because he spiked the camera.
No, you just can't.
Really, blunt with these people. Oh, hey guys, what's
This was also improvised.
It got given away, I think, to Tyler.
Good.
There's just shit in the office we need to get rid of.
That ping pong table's gone too.
Okay.
Yep.
Do you guys want to talk about something?
This is a good picture.
Yes. I think
Karen's
that,
crying.
I mean, you know, it's got you guys. It's got.
Did you say that you like it?
Yeah. It's a good picture. I really like.
Are the swords still there? The swords are still
Yes.
there.
Yeah.
They have
Really
always been
like
there.
this picture. It is my favorite picture. You know what that is? You know what that is? That's impressive! Yeah!
So how many? Because it was already cracked when they did the take that ended up in here. So
They had done versions of that, and like we told them like, okay, this one just go for it and like destroy it.
The rare glassesless Kieran.
Oh, okay. We will not forget this, Stephan. You are the best new guy we've ever had.
I love you.
Come on, Kieran, let's go.
You can see me trying really hard not to break,
Yeah.
because that was the only time Kieran did that.
So, on the one hand, this place is weird. But on the other, I need to eat food that I purchase with money. So,
Yep.
give and take.
Yep. Nope.
These guys
Valid.
are not normal, but they're not bad guys. I don't think.
Why? Huh? What?
I don't quite know
I
where
hope we
fit in
cleaned
just
that
yet.
corner.
That's fine. I'll
I
figure
mean, it
it
has to be by now, as there's a whole new couch
step.
sitting in it.
Motherfucker, if you don't.
Squirrel.
And this, I believe this breakdown here is actually from that.
It is,
from
yeah.
that bit that you recorded as a test footage piece.
Yeah. So, that audio is just of Tyler, of Tyler, in just when we were putting together stuff, he drank some random thing that was in the office.
Yeah.
And you're like, Tyler, we don't know how long that's been there.
That's Tyler
and
behavior.
he just went, I hope it just drank piss. And I didn't have video of that,
Just
but I did
left
have
it
the
in there.
audio, and I still have the audio. And I shoved it into the song.
Sampled. But yeah, just to go back, do you remember what was the content of the scene with you and Zito in the office that got cut?
It was just like a sort of awkward conversation where Zito was like coming across very threateningly. At one point, he had a gun, and it just wasn't really hitting, no matter how I tried to edit it. So we just tried something else. That became less of a problem going forward when we really figured out what we were doing. Because I don't think I had that much trouble with the scene after the first episode. First episodes are always the hardest one. Like, I don't know why.
Yeah, no, because you had this.
I do know why.
You had two separate takes in the back with Scott, and I don't even remember what the scene was originally about. But you first did the scene, and then you did the scene again, where it was like, oh no, well we'll just say like they lost the footage, so they're making us do the scene again, but we know it and we think it's stupid, and then that whole thing got cut out.
Yeah, that was a whole bit that didn't work either. Like the first episode is just always the hardest episode to nail down, just because like you have to establish the premise.
You're trying to set a tone and establish premise.
Yeah,
and introduce
like
characters.
introduce the story, and like also make it good on its own, and then give people really like, hey, you want to watch more of this, right? So blah, blah. It's just pilots are always insanely hard.
And before we move to the next one, I just have to point out, because it's relative to our charity stream, Fan 8 is asking you, Nick, how much of a donation to get shirtless Lanny this stream?
I mean, I'm wearing 2 shirts here. I'll take off the top layer for $500. If we get to you know what? If we get to $6,000, I'll take off the top layer.
All right, so that's $820. That's $820, folks.
And that doesn't have to be by one person. That's just in general. There's your goal. And I'll take off my N64 shirt.
All right. Here's your goal for the stream, folks. Let's see if we can meet it.
I'm
Next
doing my part. Next episode.
Unmistaken hostage.
This was this next episode was the hardest one for me to film because it was all about me trying to be a dad. And literally the week we came in to shoot it was the week I had learned that my wife wanted to leave me. So
that was.
Oh boy!
And I was like, we can put this off, and you're like, no, I can do it. It's fine. It's okay.
I moped. I did not cry, and
You did
I
not
was
cry.
a fucking professional.
You were very professional about it. I mean, I was willing to put off filming, but you didn't want to. So.
Well, here's the thing. We had your brother coming into town to film for the kid.
We had to do that part.
Yeah, and that's like, kind of time sensitive, and it's like, yeah, well, let's do it.
Yeah. I guess the day of was one where we didn't have to have. He wasn't there yet.
Yeah.
So we didn't have to, but you wanted to do it anyway.
Here's the thing. Like I once held a panel when I thought my dad had killed himself. So I kind of pride myself on being able to compartmentalize my life from my professional doings.
Mm. Well, and that's also just a thing you inherit from like theater stuff. It's like people paid for tonight. No matter what, you kind of just have to make it work unless you're dying.
Yep.
Shall we go?
Let's go.
Oh, I will say I had to sacrifice.
I'm done trauma dumping.
I had to sacrifice 2 phones for this episode, so I feel like I also gave something too.
I also sacrificed one of my old phones for this one, I think.
Yeah, we had a
lot of
a
phones.
burner phone.
And this episode is actually a good chunk of my current acting reel.
Yeah, people are concerned in the comments.
Don't be concerned. I am okay. You see me
And is your
now.
dad okay?
My dad? I mean, he's my dad.
Alive.
Well,
as far as I'm aware, yes.
There you go.
As far as I'm aware, my dad is alive.
But and this is also the episode that like instantly looks better than the last one because we were figuring stuff out as time goes on. We learned very quickly don't use the fluorescents because they look like shit.
Yep.
And also this one for some reason I was like not for some reason I love playing with the vintage lenses, but for this one. A lot of shots are using CRT TV lenses, which gives it a fun look. It's different, and it got us the wider angles that I was looking for in some shots.
Good morning,
Oh, hey, we actually have
How's it going,
captions.
everybody? Hope your weekends were
Okay.
fantastic.
We
So,
can't read them
instead
'cause
of
the
our
camera's in the
usual
way, but-
Monday
Yeah,
huddle
we're
today,
in the
I've
way
got
of the
somebody
chats,
that
too,
I
so
want
you may as well
guys
close
to
them.
meet.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
No, just keep the playback.
Wait, did your puppets tell you not to do drugs?
I also liked adding the floating things here.
I tried to play with it every time. I was really nervous about making this joke.
No, to the ho-ho-ho. Absolutely not to sucking lots of cock.
Pretty sure it just made me a furry.
Now, hold on.
This better not awaken something in me.
Now, we have to... Because you had more plans for that lion.
Yeah, we were going to do more, and it just didn't happen.
TJ Pride.
TJ Pride was gonna have like a whole storyline, and it just didn't work out. And yeah, that joke. I asked multiple people, "Is this joke okay?" And they were like, "Yeah, no, it's good. It's a little edgy, but like not in a bad way."
Have you seen Helsing?
Yeah, but like I don't know. I like to make sure.
There's different when you're. It's different when you're actually putting your face to it.
Yeah, and like it. Well, and technically it was my voice.
Also,
but, But yeah, and I just sort of we bought the puppet off of like a website that actually like sells Christian like puppet stuff.
Yeah, Christian props.
Yeah, fortunately they had no questions for us when we made
Zero
the
questions. And yeah,
you have money, we have prop.
And yeah, I did the performance for TJ Pride, and I also did the kids' voices. I just sort of like did like little shouty, just to have kids singing along.
Yeah.
And it sounds good enough for what it is. And I think we have
someone here to finally take my seat. No, we're over here. I can sit in the back. No. Well, there's no room in the back anymore thanks to the Metal Gear streams. But you can have.
I pushed it closer because it makes the whole couch in. I figured we'd push it back again when we needed to.
Yep. Nope. Too late. You have to take my seat now. I'm out. Bye, folks. Remember to donate with ! Charity. We're selling stuff, and I'll be.
And I can't quite see over there, but you hit 6K, and I'll take this shirt off.
Oh shit! We're already at 58. You're almost gonna take that shirt
off. $200 more. $200 more. Come on.
All right.
Can you do it?
All right, folks. And remember, if you check the page, there are other ways to make me miserable next week. Bye.
Yep. And remember, TFS is going to match everything up to 10K that we get contributed here.
Absolutely.
And welcome to the couch, Tyler. Tyler, you missed the first episode.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I know. It's
Tyler?
I was about to say something very rude.
Tyler has been our most consistent camera person and producer on Unabridged. It's been usually when someone's holding the camera, it's me, Tyler, or Bree Olvera holding the camera. Sometimes in the last 2 episodes, it'll be Jesse.
Yeah, the newest stuff. And then you already said yourself.
And this episode, I held the camera as much as possible because I like to have the camera in my hands.
Yeah.
And also, I hate directing and acting at the same time.
So you often write yourself out of scenes just so you can do that.
And there will be a perfect example here where I just write myself out because my character's not very fun, and
you don't want to be a part of any of what's happening.
And I just hate acting and directing at the same time because I can't focus.
2 different brains.
Yeah, and I can't, and I am doing both worse. So I just want to do one or the other.
What?
All right.
What year were these first few episodes?
2018. 2019.
2019?
For at least right here.
I thought for filming it was 2018.
Maybe for the pilot.
It's 5 years ago.
Yeah. Quinn was here, so it's 2019.
Yeah, that's when. Yeah.
So we did all of the first half in 2019.
Oh my god.
And then we just couldn't do anything for a long time.
Forever.
But we've discussed how quarantine killed the show.
Yeah. But we finished it.
Yeah. We did more. And we'll be showing some of that tonight.
Oh, are we? That's
yes.
Cool. Speaking of daddies.
Hiding under the table the whole time. Nobody questioned it.
Yeah, and this is my baby brother.
My son.
My son.
I bet he looks a lot different now.
Oh yeah. He's bigger and his voice is deeper. And you know, I know I'm biased, but he did a pretty good job.
Oh, he did a great job.
I like
the fact that he didn't crack while he was sitting there with Kieran and Grant is amazing.
He was surprisingly good at not cracking.
I like these little animations.
Because I was in the background listening to the scene that they were doing out here, and I was just like, fuck. Like,
there was multiple takes that were really good.
Yeah.
Nick, why do you have a son?
You had a secret son this whole time?
Is he a bastard? Oh no, I adopted him.
Doesn't mean he's not a bastard.
Fair enough.
Fair enough.
When we say the word adopted, do we mean that you went to an agency, you went through all the official channels, you got approved, and then signed legally binding adoption papers for this child?
I mean, the process was a little less involved than that, but
Lenny?
Yeah?
Did you kidnap a child?
That's a really strong phrase.
Answer the question, Nick.
Okay, fine. If you want me to be honest, the paperwork.
I know filming the
hasn't been
first few
signed
episodes
yet,
were kind of weird
may or
for
may not
me,
exist.
Kieran, and Grant, because we were first in there, and then we swapped over here.
Yeah.
Was there going to be like a continuity thing?
Yeah,
Do you need to
I was all
explain
worried
that?
about the continuity, and like in the end, it probably didn't matter. I was overthinking things. But.
We got that? I wasn't here.
Cut this.
There's a little on camera Brienne.
I also love that addition by Kieran.
So
Who's that?
Yeah, I think that
after the end of the previous episode, I will never forget you, Stephan.
Yeah.
For any of you out there that make them.
Also, yes, more jorts.
But I was going through there and I heard some
this
crying.
episode like still holds up visually surprisingly well.
Little ragamuffin right
I like
here,
your
abandoned by the world, completely
color grading.
unwanted by anyone or anything.
And like we have like these nice contrasty vintage lenses we were using for this one.
You're ready.
We ended up changing out the lenses a lot.
Yeah.
That's trying to find what we liked. Sound bad if you use words.
Anything can sound bad if you use words is one of my favorite lines.
That was
from
pretty
this.
good, yeah. And yeah, the sort of idea
I'm afraid of cops.
with making this the second episode.
Why? You're white.
I
still like that joke.
It has been so long since I've seen Grant without glasses.
Oh, we hit 6K. All right.
well, yeah. Here, 1 second.
We're making a whole event out of it.
People asked for it. People demanded it. They paid for it.
I was gonna say get back there and just do it against a green screen for people, but like, is it cut off there?
It's cut off.
It's cut off. Yeah.
Okay, never mind.
We don't have the angle.
How much to lose that?
How much to lose this?
What is that?
This is like a slightly like compressed undershirt that I need to wear, so I actually still have to wear it.
You have
holding.
to.
Well, I do. It's actually holding
Yeah.
something on my back right now.
I wasn't laughing about. I was just saying,
like,
I was just
danger?
yeah.
How much to put yourself in danger?
How much to put myself in danger? Ooh, let's break 10K.
Ooh, okay.
If
Come
we break
on, guys.
If we break 10K, Letty will
And
put
we'll
his
get
Letty will
his-
put his health at risk.
Yeah,
we'll
put
get
my
his
health at
position
risk.
right here.
Until then, here, there you go.
For
I'm
for
flexing.
the sake of other people's MS related health.
Yeah, I'll do an ice. I'll do an ice bucket or something. I don't know.
People ask about the surgery. Do you want to divulge that sort of information?
I don't even think I really know.
Basically, there was this compacted bit of like it was this weird blend of compacted dead muscle tissue and fat that kind of like started to become slightly necrotic, and they needed to suck that out of my back.
Part of you died.
Yeah, it was from an earlier injury that I had in my back. Like my lower back will sometimes get really tight because of that old rugby injury, and that was just kind of a side effect of it. And it's like, look, if we can take care of this now, you can heal up and you'll be fine in 6 to 12 months. And I'm like, okay, what's the alternative? You might get crippled. Let's go with the surgery.
Yeah.
So it was essentially like this localized lipo kind of thing where they didn't even need to make a big incision, but they had to like shove this tube into my back to like melt.
it up and
Yeah,
vacuum
to
it
like
up.
break it out and like suck it out. It's like this looked like this like black of like
Did you get to keep
ichor.
it?
Huh?
Did you get to keep it?
No, I didn't. Those bastards. I asked too. Like I'd put that shit in a jar.
What are you even paying for?
Right? Like 8K, and I don't even get to keep my own bile. Rip off.
I went to the tattoo shop I used to work at, and we had this guy come in
And
frequently.
no, it wasn't cancerous. It was literally just necrotic muscle and fat.
And he was like, I don't know how to explain it. He cut off parts of himself.
Yeah?
And I found out he went to Mexico and cut off his leg.
Why?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if it's a fetish thing. I don't know if it was like, this is not my arm. I don't want this arm.
Okay, so it was like a literal imposter syndrome kind of
I don't
deal.
know. I don't know if I never got an explanation out of it, but like I was there whenever we first came in. He's this old banker dude, looks like a normal like guy you'd see at Wells Fargo or whatever. Drives a Mini Coupe that looks like a Coke can, and he asked us to split his thing. Like you would a tongue.
So...
That's what your story made me think of.
Okay.
Which side would he pee out of?
So it still has the hole in the center because he showed us pictures of like examples.
Okay, so
It
like
was
so it wasn't
terrifying.
like a straight split. It was like a
Oh, you
part-
still so imagine your finger and like down to where my tattoo is, it's just
Okay.
that. And you still have like that inch.
I'd like us to put an end to this. I don't want us to lose.
Well, I'm just putting on what like
I want to leave the room, so I can only imagine.
Forecasting for the next episode.
Let's go back to watching your child get harassed or your brother get harassed by Kieran.
Sorry. This is doing a stream with me.
That's cool. But yeah, so my thought with this second episode was like, I really wanted to just sort of, we set up expectations the first episode, and I wanted to immediately betray them.
Yep.
And I'm like, no, the show isn't The Office, and it's not going to be The Office.
It will never be The Office. Again.
We don't want to be The Office. I actually hadn't seen The Office when I made the pilot.
I know Parks and Rec was like a reference that was thrown.
Parks and Rec was way more my influence because
Yeah.
I love that show. But let's keep going. Let's go. This is the scene we're talking about. It's very funny.
Yeah.
Child, what's the...
Thank you, my friend Dragonsword, for gifting all those subs.
Hell yeah.
Yo, thanks.
So, zoos are pretty cool, right? You been to a cool zoo lately?
Dude, do you like Komodo dragons?
I love Komodo
Dude, me too.
I love that
My
just turns into
favorite
Kieran and
part is
Grant
that they have,
talking
like,
to
a
each
couple
other.
where it's, like, all the
Yes.
Komodo dragons on like a little island, and you like go on this little boat. You see the Komodo dragon? You didn't see that? You're like on this boat. There's all these islands. And there's Komodo dragons. And you're like going around on the boat, and you're seeing all like little Komodo dragons and stuff. It's really cool. Who's your favorite YouTuber?
What's your favorite superpower to have? Okay. What would happen if everybody on Earth jumped at the same time?
So are you afraid to die?
That part fucking killed me. I was laughing in the other room when I heard that.
Not yet. Okay. It'll happen.
So Kaiser keeps going on.
I think
and
after
on and
we
on
finished
about how I
filming
should
that
call the
bit,
kid's
he turned to
mom.
Karen and was like,
first
"My
of
favorite
all,
YouTuber is."
She abandoned
X.
him.
I can't remember what it
I mean, my
was.
mom barely ever abandoned me. Second of all,
That was
Mom
the one
barely
thing.
ever abandoned me.
555.
I like how you still bleep
Was
out
that
the
you?
other ones, even though
That's my mom's
555
number.
automatically
Tell me to
makes it a
call
fake
whenever I
number.
get home.
Yeah.
I like the animation you do for the bleeping too.
Thank you.
final call, but for the record, you're a terrible uncle.
Good! Okie dokie, I guess I'm not calling anymore. What's up, Zito?
You don't use your phone, dickhead!
What phone am I supposed to use? I'm making a phone call. This one.
Oh, and there's my dummy phone.
It's actually better. I'm glad you like it, buddy.
Yeah, thank you.
Wait, hold on a second. You weren't at the Monday huddle this morning. How do you know about this?
Scott, don't ask questions that you don't want the answer to.
Now, it might look at first glance that Zito's coming in to protect me, but no, he just wants to keep cops away from the office.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. This is Zito's fucking cover.
I loved a bunch of the takes I had for that. Like, there are a bunch of pictures of your house in here.
Yeah, there's a few different.
Why am I labeled as Rube?
Arson Joe.
Arson Joe comes up later.
Yeah, that's right. And that's our.
Well, no
that's well, my friend Anaris.
Yeah.
Anaris Quinones.
This part's
now much more famous than she was at the time.
This part's on my acting reel.
Or whatever. So just give this number a call back if you ever want to see him again. Bye. What do you think? Should I drop the finger guns? They probably can't see it anyway. What?
You shitty attitude, that's what?
All I'm saying is if we're gonna have a child star, we need a good, like.
I'm not sure that joke
good
with
hook to catch people
Scott
on.
landed.
What's his
but-
name?
Yeah.
Jordan or something. I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. We can come up with something better, is what I'm
Yeah, we
saying.
can give him a new name. Whatever.
Yeah.
Who cares?
Just stop me.
Again,
if one sounds
completely
good.
improvised.
All right, we got Granty,
What?
Tylery,
No.
Stevie,
No.
Spoopy,
No.
Randy,
No.
Davey, Jimmy,
Hang on.
I'm so glad I knew to stop.
Davey,
Davey.
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 The camera work went during these
Yeah.
segments is so difficult to do well.
Davey.
Davey.
Oh, I know what
Down
Tyler's getting.
Yeah.
We have to be teaching these kids some sort of lesson.
Yeah. As long as he learns a lesson, we can do anything.
If you had to pull one emotion from your childhood that you wish you could have known more about before it came at you, what would it be?
Fear.
Love that. Fear.
We still have it.
Did it already come up?
Not yet.
No, but
Oh, wait, no, this part's on my acting reel.
yeah, this scene's way.
It's a good scene.
Okay. And? Right, hold on. Let me get you on speakerphone there. Oh, shit. All right, we got you loud and clear. Let's wrap.
What do you need me to do?
Well, what we're gonna do is we're going to take your son to a location we both agree on. We're just gonna drop him off there, and that's it. Simple as that.
The ringtone was a song we found on.
You're not gonna hurt him?
I found on Epidemic Sound.
No, God, no. Trust me, we don't want to hurt your son. We don't want to hurt anybody, I promise you.
Okay, but we do want to see $100,000 in cash at the drop-off.
What?
Not even 60% of people out there have $1,000 squared away for an emergency. I want to make sure he's taken
True
care
fact.
of. This is his mother! And I am his father. No, you're not! Semantics.
Stupid joke.
Yep.
Yeah, no, we're still here.
Recycled from DBZA, even.
Ma'am, that's fine. You really don't need to...
No, it's not fine. Look, if you don't bring $100,000 to the drop, I'm going to keep it.
Kieran running behind with the kid.
Yelling, "Are you scared?"
I promise you. Okay, bye. Also, no cops. So, self-critique. I think that could have
gone better.
You know, there's. How about I go grab you a coffee? 2 cream, 2 sugar. Just make it the way I like it.
Nothing but grounds.
I should probably keep this.
Yes, that was actually Daniel screaming.
Yep.
Zito has an Arson Joe in here.
I wonder if it's the same Arson Joe.
You know she's calling the cops, right?
Wait, what? No. Why would you do that? I said no cops. I did that on purpose.
Yeah, and you might as well have said, come with me into this dark alley. Ignore the bloody knife.
I know you're joshing, but you can't just throw that shit out there. I got coprophobia, okay? Why?
I don't know how many people get the joke.
Either way,
I like that you actually got a picture of Rager for that.
Yeah, I also like.
Relax and
I put so much work into that fake newspaper.
Yep.
I wrote multiple fake articles.
Hey, Leona, you're on speaker. You got that money?
Yeah, hello, sir. My name is Lionel.
Played by Chris Rager.
Yep.
Mr. Satan.
Friend of the company.
You the man of the house there, Leo?
What? No, I'm just here to make sure nobody gets hurt.
He was very nice.
Would you be okay with giving me a name so I have something to refer to you by?
A name? Yeah, of course, Your Honor. My name. It's
Theo. His name is Theo.
And the joke here that I'm not sure anyone ever caught was that I named everybody off of the cast of Between the Lions. Because I had a whole lion theme going this whole episode.
Yep.
Because of the homophobic line in the beginning.
Of course.
And also
get him on the
just
phone right
Scott
away,
being a
and
furry
you can see what
for lions in the series.
Immaculate job I am doing raising this child. Oh, here he is right now. Say hi. This is say hi, sport.
Hey there, kiddo. We're gonna get you back to your mommy very, very soon, okay?
Okay. You know what? How about you head on back down the hallway? The grown-ups are just gonna talk a little bit more. You can play some Fortnite, right? Get your floss on.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm hip with the kids.
All right.
What do you
Leo,
think of the new
let's get back
season,
down to
Nick?
brass tacks here. So what's
I
going
like
to happen
Piccolo.
is we're going to choose a location.
still in
and
there?
I want to
Yeah.
see
Oh, yeah, so
$100,000.
Resident Evils now?
Yeah, they added Resident Evil.
Oh, that's
Well,
what it
that
is.
kid is worth a lot.
Quinn, who's in
more,
currently in
Leo.
the shop?
Expect these pigs to understand that.
In the Fortnite eShop.
It's Nick.
He
actually,
doesn't
yeah.
fucking know.
Leo, can you get the money or not?
Well, I mean, I'll do my best, but
Come on, I need to get the gritty.
Well, then we're keeping the kid. Bye.
That's character growth right
Oh
there.
my God, I talked to a cop. I talked to a. I've really grown today.
Nick,
Yeah?
I need you to leave this room this instant.
Why? I'm glowing. Jesus.
Yeah, the like the hardline cop anti-cop thing I was putting in the episode really aged well.
Yeah.
Jesus. Got that right? It's a threat.
I point to the camera. You got that right. It was a threat.
I found that flask recently. It still had whatever was
So
in
Nick
it.
and I had a talk.
Probably.
It was water.
I think
though.
it's just water.
Yeah.
Christ, Nick, are you crazy or are you just dumb? Dude, you are not ready to be a father.
Well, then why does everybody on Twitter and Instagram call me daddy? Why?
I'm glad this shot
When
worked.
it comes down to it,
This is
my
making it a little more
bodily
artsy.
instincts know they're gonna bloom. Dude.
We did a lot more weird stuff later
Some
on.
animal that you feed every day and take for walking.
Oh, some animal? Mr. Stank is not some animal. Okay, he's a treasured member of my goddamn family.
Is that the same picture that?
I saw
It's still on my phone, and it's still on the computer, or it's on the fridge too.
Okay, so it is the same picture they used.
I also want to know, just because I think it's impressive. Me and Tyler are always doing manual focus on this show.
Yep.
We're
Stephan is a big push for that, and I'm suffering for his art. But it's been a fun thing to learn.
Yeah. It's a good skill.
Yeah.
You know
Using it with
You're right.
digital zoom lenses, or not? What is the wires zoom?
With his
Instead of gear
funkles.
zoom.
And then I noticed the
is
camera.
Is kind of fucky.
It's easier on our newer lenses.
Yeah.
David, download first show.
Hey, David, download.
What's up, my
Got
gamer?
the sign.
A real prop.
We still have the sign. With Karen's like shockingly
What up, my gamers?
shockingly
Hey,
good,
Good handwriting.
like good little drawing of my brother's face.
I love Grant's cue cards.
You had to talk to strangers.
This was hanging out for a good while,
yeah,
too.
you can barely see that cue card, but it just says Fortnite dance.
It's just Fortnite dance. There's like, well, and like the way I picked this take specifically because of the way when he throws it, what you can see what's on the cards.
Quinn, people want to buy the Davey download sign.
Look,
There,
Fortnite dance.
Fortnite dance.
I picked that take just because of the way that flew down.
Kidnapping thing was a misunderstanding. Misunderstanding. Okay, you're right. That was poor taste.
Take him off! No, you don't! Come back here! We're leaving, son of a...
All right, bud, we are on our way.
Filming this
Yeah.
sucked.
Oh, this was
Sitting
a rough one.
backwards in the seat.
Yeah, you were crammed up against there, and I had to hit the brakes a few times.
Yeah. Just,
Oh, and you're gonna love our dog, Mr. Steaky. So
Yeah, we made sure to get different takes. Like all this stuff in the front was just Nick, and then we got a few shots of my brother afterwards in a safer environment.
This is a reaction GIF you can use on Giphy.
Yeah, and also we're parked.
Yep.
For that, because we got tired of being on the road. Here too.
I just want everything to be.
Here we're parked in the parking lot.
Yep.
Yeah.
And in the shot of Nick, we're parked just in the street.
Yeah, but if you don't know the street, you don't notice. So it doesn't matter.
We were at a stoplight there, actually.
Okay, though. He's gonna be okay. I don't know where he is, but I know where he lives.
Where did we go? How far did we drive?
That was just a stop sign.
The mall's closed.
Never be allergic to dogs around me.
And this was a last-minute shot I got.
And this is really the exterior of a mall.
Yep, an actual mall exterior.
They just tore it down, so you can't double check what I'm saying.
They tore down multiple walls around here, so that could.
I like you can
definitely
see
be
like
true.
the flashing of the cop lights, and then they point out the camera people.
We have like,
It's what's going on up there? Oh shit! Oh
yeah,
shit!
we have the fake lights still.
Yeah, I keep moving it around because I'm like, where am I putting this? What do I do with this?
So despite that being a fairly difficult episode for me to shoot, it is one of my favorite episodes. I think it's one of our most viewed episodes too.
I think a lot of people feel that's one of the stronger ones.
So someone wanted to buy the Davey download sign.
Someone said it. I don't know how how serious they
I mean,
were.
I'm willing to throw everything at this freaking charity, Tyler. How much would you like to see donated to WalkMS to lose the sign forever?
I mean, if you
because I'm just moving it around in the back, $50. I don't know.
All right. let's go with 200.
How about 200?
200 and it's signed.
To charity.
And I can get them to sign it.
Yeah, 200 and it's signed by the makers of Davey Download minus
The creators.
Is your brother old enough to sign it?
I mean, he's in Oklahoma, so
okay, but like, it's a how cool would that be?
I mean,
I mean, he'd be willing to.
So on the same note, the puppet then, because we still have the puppet.
The puppet can still get use out
I
of
feel
though.
like the puppet's just a part of the family now.
Okay.
The puppet has a face.
No, they're all his furries.
That might be up to Scott to decide the selling price for. All right, yeah, no, let's say 200 for a signed Davey Download poster.
I will take the tape off the top of it though, or
All
fold
right.
it over or something.
I need to take a
The tape is a memory.
I need to hold on. I need to get onto the scene here. I need to take a picture of it so I can put it on the page.
Oh, go ahead and just take it with you.
Yeah, just go ahead.
Do you mind whenever you go over there, double check that it's at the highest quality?
What is the highest quality?
If we're not logged into anything, it'll just like shoot it down at the lowest quality depending on our speed.
On my account, so if you're wondering about the quality.
You click the gear over there basically.
Yeah,
but I think we're fine on that. And
we can bring it to 1080.
Yeah, I want 1080.
Speaking of like this episode
you're good,
upcoming
bud.
is where we really decided no, we're doing a bunch of different this
Yeah,
episode.
I
You
wanted-
got
I
really
really-
into Mind Hunters from what I recall.
I was really into Mindhunter and,
was a good
and
show.
David Fincher at the time, and I wanted to explore that.
You even made a full mock intro for it, and I loved it.
You guys are giving examples, but I still can't think of what this episode is.
Oh,
I can't remember the order of operation, and I don't know the names.
Well,
here,
This
you'll
episode of
see.
Unabridged is brought to you by Skillshare, and you will learn more
But
about
the
it from
stream is
special
not.
guest later in the video.
It is not. We can skip the ad. We don't need to watch the ad.
We asked them, they said no.
That was the first one at the office today.
Oh yeah, this
You
is
see
when
the
I
color
had
grading so different.
Yeah.
Shot like a true crime drama.
We used the Ronin.
Yeah. For like a few months, I had a little Ronin gimbal, and this intro shot was shot on it. And it was
Now I
fun.
have that model of gimbal. So
Oh,
we
really?
can still use it if we want to.
We still have this gimbal, and I need to just figure it out.
It's been rough.
I found the battery charger to it finally. I don't know why it was.
But
Scott was wearing the eye patch because of a medical reason.
Was he really?
Yeah.
I thought it was just a prop.
No, it was a medical reason, and we just sort of like, all right, it works.
So heinous.
Oh
This
yeah, I
episode looks
forgot
pretty
your
good, too.
office was in
I've
this
seen
one.
some fucked up shit in my time, but
I love that Scott's
something
just
like this.
wardrobe is different varieties of having a lion on this.
Yeah,
side.
that's the joke is his character is a lion furry.
It's what
Yeah,
we
but
could
it's
find.
always in the same spot.
Mr. Coffee.
But yeah, this is sort of like a.
That's a good shot.
Thanks. We destroyed a lot of Goku mugs for it.
We have a lot of Goku mugs.
We had them. I destroyed them.
I think we have more bad dragon mugs than we do Goku mugs at this point.
We do.
But I'm pretty happy with how
And
this one
here's
looks
your
visually
Mindhunter
still.
intro.
Mindhunter's so good. Another season.
Mindhunter
It
was
sh-
really good. Oh,
it should have had another season.
Oh yeah, I know, but I don't want it forever.
Yeah, they officially said like, no, like it's not coming back now.
Yeah, but they said that about Twin Peaks.
Like they were just gonna get to the BTK stuff.
Yeah.
We're just gonna fast forward 20 years and whenever, and then we're gonna have a fun like, oh, they're
What-
covering the Sun Stabber, whatever the hell his name is,
Son
who
of
just got
Sam?
caught. No, some guy just got caught. Whatever.
Oh.
And yeah, I studied the intro. I studied the music
the
to like
Murtaugh
recreate
guy.
the music
Yeah.
with the unabridged thing. I love reworking the theme song into something else.
Yeah.
I did it again for the one we're gonna show
Crime
tonight.
scene.
Oh, and Grant was wearing my
Wanna get
jacket.
information,
It's a good detective jacket.
I think it's literally
When we got the call, we were
Watchdog.
shocked.
It's
We're not
literally
doing the old
the
ding
jacket
dong,
from
bing
Watch
bong all
Dogs.
week.
I've never
Sorry,
played it, but I
tight.
found
good
a
job.
jacket.
We
for
have to
like
find
$100.
the killer.
Well.
I know
Average
Kieran still
Joe
has that
Schmo
shirt.
found himself in some
I love this
hot
bit
rock.
where they're just walking around kicking the evidence.
I think we decided that on the day that they would be just kicking around the evidence
Whoever
as like
did
an
this
extra
must have
joke.
been angry. They were probably
Just trying to out CSI Miami each other.
Yeah.
Brewing.
Well, if that's the case, we better start investigating some suspects, because someone's gonna have to spill the beans.
I just don't know who would do this.
Someone who hates coffee. I don't know. Someone who hates someone who loves coffee.
Am I supposed to say something? I don't have anything
Getting
to say.
kicked in the tit back there.
Yep.
Honestly.
This guy, what's the big deal?
I mean, it's like $100 for a thing.
Listen here, you son of a bitch! I grew up in Louisiana, swampland, 4 years with children. Stupid.
Okay. Shh. It's okay. It's okay.
Calm down, Kaiser. Calm down.
Did he have to ADR that part in?
I love this. You?
No, we just got a different take.
Apologize.
And no one else was talking during the tape. So.
Taking Kaiser's side when you're getting strangled.
And yeah, I put in the scouter joke into the episode.
Where did that eye patch come from?
Said what?
I mean, how else do you expect someone to get through a 3-hour workday? Tea? Go f yourself.
Kieran, it pains me to do this, but as you know, as officers
I'm
of
so
the law,
annoyed that like
we
I had to like jerry rig
investigation.
a sort of like light to hit the
on the
table.
inside.
And
So did
like
you
the left angle looks,
Oh yeah, this is
looks
when
good.
you had the thing.
It's like a trash bag, like yeah.
Yeah.
The left
this
angle
was
looks
before we
pretty
had the
good,
domes.
but the right angle looks like shit, and I'm so mad that I didn't fix it.
How can I prove it to you that I didn't do it?
I'm sure no one else cares, but I care.
Oh my god, Kieran's hair used to be so long.
Taken a picture in my entire life.
All right, when's the last time you saw a coffee machine working?
We always try to put jokes on the whiteboard.
No.
Whenever it's a
No.
I don't know if anybody saw the poster
We should
notes
probably
thing
pause.
that we
We're gonna
made.
talk about that.
Like crack under pressure.
We used to have a poster in that room that it was a hentai poster with titties and vagoogs on it, and we put little sticky notes like call Schimmel and then a phone number and like renew
Yeah.
dog
Mhm.
and all this stuff on it, and it's still hung up in my bedroom now with all the sticky notes still
Right?
on
Yeah,
it.
that was in Kieran and Grant's set place.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm not sure
If that ever was like really in a shot.
Yeah, anytime we did have a shot with the whiteboard, I know we'd always try to switch it up to make something like irrelevant that made it look like we were running a really incompetent business while we ran a semi-competent business.
And yeah, people noting that like yeah, there was a, like again completely improvised for Kieran and Grant's like different back and forth. I scripted everyone else's. But yo, what's up? I didn't do it. There was more after it, but that was too good to cut. Like you just you don't top that, so you just leave. you leave on the high note.
I love like Kieran's response to, when was the last time you saw the coffee machine? No,
he didn't actually say that. I just thought it was funnier, so I spliced it in.
that is funny.
You don't want to hear what Kieran said.
Yeah, no, I sometimes I just
there is so much Kieran and Grant on the cutting room floor, which is why you should watch the blooper special, because like that's the majority of it.
And I will say before I hit unpause again that I did put up the Davey download poster as an incentive, $200 on the donation page, and it will be signed by at very least Kieran and Grant, maybe by everyone. Who knows?
Can they put in a request for that? Like it's, hey, this is Kieran and Grant, and then like if you want someone else added to it, there's like a thing they can.
Unfortunately, the incentive page on Donor Drive is very restrictive. People can't even donate over what they want to need to pay for the incentive. So
oh, weird.
If you want to donate more but want a TFS poster, you have to spend $25 and then donate again.
Gotcha.
And, I'm not a fan of it, but it's the world we live in.
Yeah, it's a system they've chosen to use.
All right, back to the show.
What are we at?
Nick.
Yes. I'm very excited.
6100.
That was also improv.
Yeah.
Because like they were just supposed to come in and start counting people one at a time. As soon as Grant saw, I was excited.
Yeah.
He was like, "Tell Stephan it's time." Fuck.
Every time they're on screen is improv, isn't it? Every Kieran and Grant bit for the most part, except for like the last thing that we did.
Often, sometimes like these scenes are mostly scripted.
Damn well what?
No, like all this is scripted.
Ow!
But we always like restate things in our own voices and stuff.
You guys are.
There's like a rough idea.
Yeah, like this is the direction this is the direction the scene is going.
Yeah.
And these are the beats to hit.
Why would I break the
Fun thing, Grant actually did.
the only one in this office who doesn't drink coffee.
Not
a drop.
I think that's in the bloopers.
Not a lot, because.
Or it was in the editing.
So it's kind of pointless for me.
So you don't believe in the energizing power of coffee, huh?
Probably decided to espresso himself in a very violent manner.
That's good. That's good.
Okay, I don't drink coffee, so
There we go.
He said it.
That's a confession.
No.
This part is improvised.
Yeah.
No, I didn't get away.
Easy.
Stop! No! I didn't confess to anything.
We just heard you, and so did they.
I said I don't drink coffee. I did not say I broke the machine.
Got him.
I
Yeah.
don't hate coffee.
That
That's stupid.
ending was
I used to be
improvised.
barista. I did hate that job, but I didn't break the coffee machine. I didn't
Were
break
you
this
ever really a barista?
coffee machine.
Yes.
Or any
I did actually do that job.
in this location.
Did they make you try every drink?
I don't know. I probably did.
That's a good freeze frame.
So how'd it go? They just sort of yelled at me, and then told me to leave. That was it.
What?
Right. Makes
What?
sense. That's what the cops do on television.
Hey,
David
somebody got
downloaded
it.
the bot.
Who?
He
What's
has
the
a home.
address?
We should pause if we're going to talk about that.
You know,
What do you want to say, Nick?
I was just going to say like the Davey download incentive has been met, so whoever just went and got it, congratulations. You got a Davey download poster coming your way.
You know, take care of him, feed him.
Don't wash him with anything bleach based.
I can't read the username, but it says me and my fiance bought it. My glasses aren't here.
Where is it? Oh.
Fate and Fire.
Fate and Fire. Thank you, Fate and Fire.
Hell yeah, Fate and Fire. Thank you kindly.
Fate and your fiance Fire. Enjoy.
You will get it at a point in time. I don't know, because we just sort of decided this happens.
I think we're sending them out at the end of the month, or after it ends.
Whenever Quinn gets around to it.
Yeah, whenever we can get to it, it will definitely get to you.
Things still need to get signed and everything.
Yeah.
All right.
Bah.
Zito, have you been to real prison?
You don't f***ing know me.
You know, whatever. I'm gonna go get some work done because this is a huge waste of time.
Ooh, those sound like the words of a killer with someone on his trail.
Whoa, dude, are you okay?
No, Stephan, I haven't had my coffee!
I like that take out of Scott.
The sweet brown liquor,
That was a good screen.
gracious tea.
Kaiser's a better actor than he lets himself believe. He's always so self-conscious about it, but he's actually really good on camera.
Yeah, like, you know. Those are just mints.
Yeah.
Zito.
They're just mints.
You're up.
Oh, that's fucking adorable. They think they're cops. I know
Love this lighting on Zito.
Yeah, I'm overall pretty happy with how this episode looks.
How you doing?
First episode looks like shit, though.
Don't worry about that.
Wanted to chat? Maybe ask a
We
couple
shot that on
casual
70Ds and shit back then.
Like, did
Yeah,
you
that one was- that
break
one was
the
shot on the
coffee
back.
machine?
I remember that Zito had a very hard time not cracking during some of this. Because he can actually get kind of giggly.
He can, yeah.
Me neither. This guy right here.
Zito's a happy guy. He's a
Everyone else?
happy,
Yeah,
good,
he's
good
pla-
guy. He just plays mean.
We gave him a fun yet hard character to play.
He has a great steely stare.
Yeah.
Look at that baby face.
I trust him with my kids.
I wish he was my kid.
God damn it, Grant and Kieran. This
Oh, the
investigation's
cheap
gone
bit.
on for half the workday, and still nothing's gotten done.
It's my
We're
desk.
doing our best. These guys are hardened criminals. I don't want to hear your excuses.
I'm glad this
goddammit.
bit worked. I wasn't sure.
Now, y'all got 24 minutes.
I loved this bit.
I swear.
It's just the right level of surreal.
And then y'all back on desk duty.
We won't let you down, sir.
You better not.
I love the flopping.
Oh, by the way, how was the ding dong bing bong?
Oh, it was great. We don't remember a thing.
Glad to hear it. Now get to work.
Who would do this? Which one of these? Look at one of them. Which one of
Completely
these has the
improvised
face
this
of a
whole bit.
killer? Because
That's the
statistics show
shot of
that
me
a
is during
person
my
with a certain
face
facial
reveal
structure
on
is
YouTube.
100% more likely to be a
Love this,
killer.
like the earliest
We tried.
YouTube
We
shot
went
of
out of
me.
our way to like find the worst images for everyone.
I like to grin.
And you didn't use the Frankenfurter one of me. Interesting.
Yeah, that's like 3 positives.
He's
Like,
gonna
well,
say-
Only negative.
Ah, that's
Now we talk
good.
about you, buddy. You're
My former
passionate.
upstairs neighbor, now my downstairs neighbor.
That's really nice.
I'm gonna need that red marker though. I'm gonna have to put a negative on here.
Why?
Sometimes
Sometimes it's dumb, sometimes it's really stupid.
works too hard.
Oh, that's like one of those that's like
Yeah,
it's negative,
that's
but
the-
it's
that's
not
the-
positive. Baby face.
Like the
You're right,
Goombas on the
It's hard
list.
to think of a
Just randomly.
killer with a
That's-
big
That's
that's
Zito.
Oh, is that? Oh, that's an old picture of Zito. God, he.
No,
No,
it isn't
that's
Zito.
supposed to be Zito.
Oh.
We
It's,
used Gaijin Goomba to represent Zito.
That's even better.
Is that a picture of you, or is that like
This image
the
is
weird
not conveying
picture of some other dude when you look up Lanny Pator?
No, that's
That-
the
that's
one.
young-
The
that's
one.
young Nick.
That is me. That is like me when I first showed my face on YouTube.
Okay.
right here.
It's the one Martin sampled
Nick
from
has
the
access
"Do You
to
Want
this
This
back
Baby?"
area.
I'm Lanny
He is a
Pator.
being of irredeemable evil.
What makes you say that?
I was just guessing.
Just pure evil.
Nick,
Let me see
get
that.
in
Just
here, you
guessing.
big lug. All right. You're not gonna like this.
Make the best of it.
How do I feel about being
That was
interrogated?
Yep.
Well, I like the attention, but I mean, it's not as flattering as the
Filming in the
attention
bathroom
that I
always
like.
was a challenge.
It was.
Uh,
We couldn't use the real lights, so we had to.
Hey,
We had to bring in
Yo.
big lights. The desk was in there, even though it's never in the shot.
You nervous?
There was an alternate take of this that I loved,
impressed
where
than anything.
Kieran's pushing that to me, and then I grab it, and just
thing
slams
going
it.
on.
Don't touch it!
And yeah, you broke, so
Yeah.
It's good.
it was not usable.
I'm gonna go to.
And we could never get
All right.
the same take twice. So
Yeah.
that was it.
Find some dirt on.
hey, you know I can hear you guys.
Nick,
Yeah.
Karen's gonna need to use the restroom.
Oh, of course.
Today was Triple Taco Tuesday at Pukey's. And,
Oh, Jesus.
He's gotta
I remember we were trying to do some world building stuff, and we even thought about maybe making some fake takeout bags from the real
From
Pukies.
Pukies, yeah, but then like we never are good at planning ahead for Unabridged. So.
Season 2 is going to be this big thing where like we actually went out into the city a bit more.
Yeah, we were gonna like maybe like have ourselves get bought out by a bigger company and like do a whole thing and just
I was going to get fired.
yeah. Because like your character's so
Incompetent.
and like was like this guy can't stick around if he's really doing these things. So you're gonna give him a whole character arc, but
And now, a word from our sponsor.
Did y'all clean those out of there? Because I swear to God, I found them in there again.
Featuring TJ Pride.
yeah, yeah, me doing my
Your
my
Rolf.
Muppet, yeah. Hey there, hey, you know guys,
Just doing some Jim
it's
Henson voices.
It's like that bear that's in Muppet stuff. The one who showed up first in Muppets in Space, I think.
Thanks, Skillshare, for sponsoring this video, by the way. Whatever you're watching.
Like
I don't
half
care.
of them
Bye.
sound like this.
Yeah.
Hey, just gonna talk around down
Well,
here.
you know, I just sort of
Busted.
Going around the mountain.
Anything you want to tell us?
And here, like,
come out
what was
eventually,
scripted.
I
I thought
suppose.
there was liquid in those
Please.
things. I didn't realize it was coffee grounds.
Yeah, it's just coffee grounds.
So you like sort of adapted.
Promise to keep this between you and me and
Plus, you
them.
know, Stephan doesn't drink coffee.
Sure.
No. I mean, yes,
Or never
definitely.
had an
yes.
accent with a K-cup.
I like to drink them. Yeah, everyone likes to drink coffee. That's not a confession. No, not coffee. I like to drink the little cuppy things, like directly from them. Like
what?
You don't get all the flavor if you add water, right? I mean, it's.
And we'll
you haven't even
sell
tried
our
it, right?
remaining K-cups with Nick's signature on them.
It's not a crime to be a disgusting freak, so you know what?
We still have the tape for the coffee thing on the ground, don't we? Or do we remove that? For
What?
The body tape for the like the for like the murder scene for the
yeah,
for
still
the
there.
coffee machine. I think
Is
it's
it
still on
still
the
there?
ground.
I mean, it might be covered by the green screen now, but I think it was still there.
I thought we'd been
See
keeping it
everything in
around.
this office.
No one sees you.
This was all
By the way,
improvised.
yeah, I love them interrogating the camera people.
The cameras meant.
Who
It-
cameras the camerasman?
It was us, by the way.
Was it fucking Rooster Teeth? If you just say a single word. Like he's sitting there moving the camera and I'm talking to him and he's
And
not
you were just
even
sitting there
saying
smiling. I remember.
Just looking at it. Just I'm asking you a
And you can see Kieran barely keeping on himself.
I'm asking you a fucking question.
And zoom in on his teeth.
But it wasn't this time, so give me your guys'
Shot of him
badges.
sitting down.
Probably one of my weirder editing choices, but I stand by it.
I think it's good.
It's obnoxious as hell, and that's why I like it.
It's already a weird scene, so.
Guns, badges, now.
I just
Look,
really
he
liked
hands over the
him
Pokemon
doing it
badges.
so much.
Just go! Now get it! We don't
I love
need
that
you
just
anymore,
having
now
the
get
script
outta
on
here.
the computer.
Just go!
Also just that. Yes!
Yeah!
Good.
I wanted it to be really bad.
Stupid ass, fucking ass, bitch ass, cheap ass face. It's handsome half the time, but that's not enough.
Wait, which half?
Yours, of course.
Thanks, man. Yeah. Anyway, we knew it was up to us to solve this case. We're just gonna have to do it outside the law.
Look, are you guys real? Or are you the amphetamines?
Oh no, we're real.
Yeah, and so's this gun!
Where did you get a real gun?
Just ask Zito.
Actually, don't ask Zito.
Kieran's
He doesn't know.
unhinged in this scene for some reason.
Yeah.
What do you want?
Just admit it, Scott. It was you that killed Mr. Coffee!
You take that back. I love Mr. Coffee more than I loved any of you.
Come on, man.
Yeah, well, it's always someone close to him, huh?
Uh-huh, yeah, you just couldn't handle having other people drinking Mr. Coffee, huh?
Slurping him up.
What is your damage?
We're rogue cops, man. We're loose cannons.
And now we're
He's going full Warriors.
Yeah, it's very the Warriors.
You're not cops! Oh my god, you guys realized you weren't cops, right?
Yeah, but it still hurts to hear,
It's
man.
crazy. We almost had an accident there. We didn't realize Grant was actually holding a real gun, not a prop gun.
Yeah.
That's not true. That's not true. I am very. You could ask Tyler. I'm overly careful
he
about
is
safety
overly
on
careful
set.
about that.
Yes.
I take it very seriously.
I think we all had safety glasses when the coffee maker exploded.
I'd just like to point out, we extended our workday to a full 4 hours for this. Just floating that.
Full 4 hours. Mystery remains unsolved to this day.
I'm still really happy with this ending. I know at the time you felt like, oh, it doesn't feel like it kind of peters out a bit, but I think this bit at the end kind of saves it.
I forgot they filmed themselves.
What are you trying to get?
I just remember being in the corner.
Yeah, we were hiding.
How much did you put in? Let's get some.
Put change in it.
Some water. What do you mean you're not getting any coffee?
There's Will Ferrell.
That's still up in the bathroom.
It's still there. Pretty happy with the editing on this part.
We need to do this all the way. It's a little busted, but it could be like a lot of busted. So hold up, smash that like button if you want to see this thing get.
Smash the like button.
For all you ding dong bing bongs out there, mother. Get at the man!
You can see the old Talkcast set in the corner.
Yeah. Before we decided I had used it.
Yeah.
Was that this? I think that was an accident.
Yeah.
Yeah. When I don't get to tell people what to do, sometimes they'll do something dangerous.
Yep.
And I can't
It's
tell them
great.
to stop.
And it's awesome, and you get great stuff out of it.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
So that's that episode. And yeah, I think that I honestly think that one's pretty strong too.
It's honestly, I don't think there's really a weak episode. I mean, you could argue the first one, but the pilot is always difficult.
Mm-hmm. Pilots are rough. They're always rough. I feel like it's getting easier to write pilots over time, but yeah, this is the final episode of the first core.
Yeah, this one's a big fan favorite. A lot of people even still come to my stream to this day and quote this one at me.
Really?
Yeah.
And for me, this one's like a little bit weaker. But I don't dislike it. It's just
a lot of people like. I guess it's quotable.
Mm-hmm. And I think also I don't like my color grading on this episode, and I think that affects my opinion. Here, let's just get going.
Are you doing all the color grading yourself, or are you working backwards from a lot, or messing with a lot?
I was using LUTs at the time. I don't use LUTs anymore, and I get better results now.
To go over a new company-wide
Fun fact: all of those contracts are literally just the
They're
script.
just the script.
This place cleaner than Bob Saget's asshole after a night with the Olsen twins.
Everyone still signed him though. It's weird.
What Nick was trying to say was that.
How do you feel about that Bob Saget joke right now?
I made it up on the fly, so
We're gonna have to start cleaning up all the language
still
and
solid.
content
I think
of
he'd
our
appreciate it.
videos.
Yeah.
That also includes around the office.
Come on, guys. We're doing this for the
Can
goddamn
you like
team
come
here,
sit
okay?
in front of me? I don't think that would be anything.
Kind of the
Okay.
full code of conduct of the things you cannot do or say while in the office.
Why did you grab that?
Fuck, right?
Why do you
Oh,
think you'd
never
still
mind.
be able to say that? What the fuck? Well, this says you can, but I'm gonna say.
And this was
no,
us like seeing like, will YouTube ding us? I don't think they've done.
Nope,
dinged
they
us
never
for this
dunged it.
episode yet. And like we went out of our way to make the first minute the most filthy of the entire episode.
Yep.
A lot of comedians they rely on
To just kind of say fuck you.
You just let me say whatever I wanted.
Nerd. Dicks get clicks, Stephan.
They also get us demonetized.
To that, Kaiser has taken the effort to
I know a fun
Under
thing.
the bus.
I'd like to point out that I actually had nothing to do with this.
Behold the swear jar.
And that's just right over there, isn't it?
Yep.
We still have it.
Should any of you
We're not
dirty
shipping that
bastards
Same with our
decide to
staple oil.
swear,
Yeah, we have the
you'll just
staple
drop
oil
some
as well.
Cold hard cash in this motherfucker. So unless you want to see your fucking paychecks disappear down this thing's gullet,
I know a
like
fun thing
Monstro
with
the
filming was always
motherfucking
trying to
whale,
figure out
I
like
suggest you
when everyone was
assholes
getting
fly
haircuts
straight
and
true
like
and clean the fuck up.
trying to maintain that because every now and again it'd be like, oh, we filmed
Also like
this,
to point out that
and like
this
4 months
policy
later we
went
filmed the
into
end of it.
effect this
Can any of you break 100?
I don't remember any of the subtitles because I just came up with them whenever I had to do them. That was the scene that one got cut down at the
Yeah, significantly.
end. But it's usually always a good idea whenever something gets cut down significantly.
This song you made still earworms into my ears sometimes, or into my
Right
head
for
sometimes.
everybody. I mean, not least of which.
Did you
me. I
actually
love to
whistle, or
swear,
were you
but
using?
it's for the sake of the company.
Okay.
We just have to accept when people fuck up. See, right there, no big deal.
Also,
What's
guest
that?
appearance
50
from
cents?
Napa from
$1.
2.5 Sands.
$10? You can't be
Yeah, that was a little like sneak
friggin'
peek
serious.
I
thing.
very much am. Here, let me break it down for you real quick, okay? We start down here with your little minor swears. These are little $1 preschool babies.
Oh, the
Uses
Pope
of
Pants
words
in one
like
of the tubs.
crap,
Yeah, it's in a
damn,
tub.
Non-religious uses of the words hell. Medium swears, however, this is where you're moving up to the $5 tier. This is mostly going to be human anatomy. Things like shit.
I feel like I got a bit
dick,
lazy on us. setting up
Non-Guy
lighting
Ritchie
for
uses
this
of the
one.
word snatch. And finally, we
For a
move
lot of
on
it,
to our big,
it was we were
$10 mamma
a lot more
jams.
crunched
Uses
on
of words
time.
like
Yeah.
fuck
So we ended up only using like a light and
And since we're not
Well,
in
and like
Australia,
nowadays, I know how to like better how to have us use just one line and have it look
$38
good.
explanation.
But at the time, I was still
It was,
figuring it
Kaiser.
out.
It was. Luckily, I can write it off as a business
We
expense.
didn't have any
as this
bounce
was
stuff
for
either. Or
explanatory
anything.
reasons.
Yeah.
Doesn't this seem
If I were to do
a
it now,
little
I would have like
excessive?
taken one of these. We have
Kaiser,
better lights now
if
too.
we don't do this,
Bounced it.
we're going to be swearing all
off the
over our
ceiling.
channel.
Before
we'll
we
get
only had those little
demonetized.
one
Then where
butters.
are we?
Yeah.
We
It's a
just
good thing
drag
that
those
2019
everywhere.
people still carry money in their wallets. Otherwise, none of this would make any sense.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of not making sense,
This is
what's
maybe
the
his
hat?
like his worst
hat.
shirt.
Yeah.
Oh, this, Kaiser, is for the
For
swear
the swear czar.
No.
Hey.
I am the swear czar
Of
the
the
swear
swear
jar.
jar.
And it is my duty to keep this
office family fucking friendly.
Well, you have to hand me a 20.
Can't
I
break it.
don't know if I have cash.
Donate a 20.
Yeah, you would do that. You would do that.
Oh, I do.
Okay, so like real quick, the old gaming set we played with for a while,
Yep.
and then quarantine hit.
It was a nice set.
It was fun, and then quarantine hit, and we didn't use it.
Yeah.
we never got to use it.
Now I have that rug at my house. That Nick, you have that cabinet.
Yeah, I have the arcade cabinet.
Is Always Sunny in Philadelphia an influence in the series? Yes, just because I like Always Sunny, so it ends up being an influence for sure. I'm definitely on the kidnapping episode. That one the most. The cheese balls here are only here because we had to empty out.
Yeah. The swear czar,
And we
like
put
the
it-
swear
we
jar
were
is
like-
the cheese ball
Yeah, it'd be like, it feels
jar.
really shitty just waste food, just throw it in the garbage. Let's
So
like
we
put it
just
in a
put up the
plastic bag.
just have a big
And then
Target
we-
bag full of cheese balls and
and
have
then
them
we-
eat from it.
And then we did eat it.
Yep.
Yeah, so like we didn't waste food.
Yeah.
And I feel good about that.
Wouldn't it get hurt by Yeah, okay, yeah. If I had all day to fucking practice, this piece
Oh, there's a lot more going on with that
right
set.
here.
Oh yeah, it was a good set.
I had a lot of fun making like the fake Emperor Palpatine music as well.
Yeah.
I worked in the Unabridged theme into that too.
Oh, this scene.
Yeah, this
Kaiser
is
did
one-
not know what was about to happen.
Yeah, that was one where like you did not consult me on that.
Didn't consult him either.
And,
but you got a genuine reaction.
But I did tell you like right after that, Nick, don't do that again.
And I didn't. It was the shot.
Oh yeah, no, Boulder this time of year, it's amazing. There's snow everywhere, and it got that.
No, it's
leaf
Bulma and
good.
Vegeta kissing
Last
in
time I
that
was there, I
fan
smoked
art.
up
Don't
like
worry.
crazy, and,
No, you are not talking about drugs up here in this female dog. It was legal. Not in a great state of Texas, partner. Pay up.
I like that you have.
He has the swears.
Photoshop.
He has the swear jar graphic up there.
That's something big and soft to hold. I'd probably feel better.
Oh, dude, did you see my new Daki Makara?
Your what?
My new Daki? Here. Look. Where's Akane-chan?
Did y'all go out and buy a pillow for that, or did someone bring that in?
I think someone brought it in.
Also, I made sure to take out one of the K cups just to continue that.
That's dumb AF, dude!
But B, what are you doing to him?
Abbreviations count, so.
Mother!
You will break, Stephan.
And that's based on actual rage that I feel when my computer doesn't do something I want it to.
More RAM. Download more RAM.
I wonder if that would have been better if I didn't visually sneak out and you just cut to like a closer shot of you and then turning around and I'm not there.
It's been quite a while since we've had the pleasure of your.
So we messed up on like
Ask what's the,
like I think Nick's shot. We messed something up in terms of how we filmed it, as in I told someone to be in the wrong place. So I flipped Nick's angle and had to like zoom in to cut off any letters and whatnot so that it would look right.
Oh, is he like against that wall?
Yeah, it was like he was like facing the same direction that Zito was facing, and it looked terrible. So, but it doesn't look. You can't notice.
Yeah.
So it just looks like it's really
I know
tight.
where this is.
I don't
so,
have
like,
anything
I'm
for
kinda
obscene
shocked.
gestures.
Yeah.
We've both learned something today.
Are you sure it's this one? Because that he's got the glass to his wall.
Yeah, this is definitely the one. Because you see him exiting
Yeah,
the wrong
he is.
way.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So, did someone eat my leftovers?
Oh, you mean these leftovers? These delicious honey glazed chicken strips?
Yeah.
Oh, my mistake, Stephan.
I was trying really
I
hard
thought
not
they
to
were
break
for
into
the
same.
office. You know, were I in your position, I would be quite mad. I just don't know what I'd do.
This is another case of me not telling you what I'm gonna do too. So I just
So
this is good.
Use.
See right there, I almost break, and I just lean into the anger
Use
instead.
it, Stephan. Use your anger. You can do it.
I hope you enjoyed the food.
Fuck!
Hey, thanks, Color 12 for the sub.
Yeah, 66 months.
Gosh, me
That's
neither. Can we
Satan's
finally
months.
tell them about
That's Emperor Palpatine's months.
No, we can't tell them about that.
Execute month 66.
You know, there's a Star Wars store in Allen called Order 66.
I'm talking about this whole censorship thing, man. This new policy infringing our rights as Americans, our freedom
Again,
of speech. that our
improvised bit.
forefathers
I
died
always made
for?
sure to give Cameron Grant an improvised bit because
cuss,
that's
YouTube's
what made
gonna
them the
take the
most
channel.
happy.
Still gonna take it down.
You give them a start and end point.
I like this graphic.
The animated face that you did, was that the first episode?
That was a thing no one's ever seen.
Really?
Online.
You gotta show people that. That was
I know.
awesome.
Yeah, I want to pull it up.
I have an idea.
Yeah.
We just can't say swears that already exist. What if we made up our own?
Well, like bootleg swear words?
Why stop at bootleg? What if they were even better than the originals? What if we ushered in a new age of cursing? What's some sounds that just make you that just feel like a
You know what I think is really gross is like this pilch. Ew.
Yeah, I think my only direction was like, all right, you want to come up with new swear words
Can
entirely.
you say that?
Yep.
Look, when I was in the pilch back in Nam, everything was hunky-dory. But now I get home and all these feather markers are just ruining everything.
Feather markers?
I want to give people proper spellings for every single.
Yep.
How about that?
Carksy.
And I looked up every single one just to make
Just to make sure they weren't real.
Somehow.
And he took out the 3 that were.
Already working.
What the F word is $20 now?
Yeah, I really don't see the issue, guys. Come on. Offenses have been down 70% since we started this morning.
Charge as high as you want, pilches. These feather markers have found out a loophole!
Yeah, but we are going to start charging for fake swears, too.
What?
Come on, we all know what you're saying. And if you make somebody think the F word, you may as well be saying the F word.
Well, I mean, sorry.
What?
So you just said the F word. Doesn't that explicitly make us think?
No.
No?
No.
And this devolved into improv.
Stephan, do not question.
This is one where Nick had
swears.
trouble not
Yeah.
breaking.
Be gone, thought.
You want me to leave?
Be gone, thought.
So I'm a thought.
Thought. Be gone.
What does that mean?
Yeah, you can see me nearly breaking.
And you did what I did, which is just lean into the anger.
Did you make his face pinker, or is that
No,
that's just me pushing blood to my face.
And my gross magenta color grading in this episode that I hate.
I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'm not really sure how much more of this I can take.
I will
If
say
this
I'm a
gets
fan
any
of
worse, we're gonna have
the
to
color
do
grading on all the other ones.
Yeah, I don't like this one.
No. The substances clause on page 5 are very specific
Before
about
Scott stopped
something.
I like that this is the substances clause.
Very vague on other things. Speaking of which, you might not be allowed to be gay anymore. Excuse you. And so I would go home.
It was parody, and then it was truth.
Your roommate a very
Welcome to
tender
Texas.
but non-sensual hug goodbye.
Not in Greg Abbott's Texas.
Something drastic. Hello, everybody, and thank you for joining me for this emergency meeting. I've sent Nick out to pick up some supplies.
We guerrilla shot this at a Staples.
I was so nervous about this.
I remember.
I don't think we have it here in store.
I give him about 30, 45 before he realizes that doesn't actually exist. And he comes
The
back
guy
here.
behind there actually
Guys,
tried to help me. It was funny.
We can't keep doing this.
You're goddamn right we can't. I can't express myself.
I went and bought something I didn't need just.
Yeah.
Just to make yourself feel okay going in there.
Just don't realize how much.
I remember like leaving and waiting in the car. I'm like, what's he doing in there? You came out and you're like, I bought this. I'm like, why?
It's like, I don't know, it just looks better.
I felt guilty.
Use paper.
Well, a lot of good that does me now.
I'm from New York, Scott. This is slowly killing me.
I think we
Yeah,
still
no, you
have
don't
that.
have to tell me.
ground
This is like
somewhere.
being back in
We have a
Baptist school
ton
with last
of
teenage pregnancy. Yes, Stephan.
No one recognized the
Why
language.
aren't we
No,
just talking to them? Why
guys,
not say, hey,
normal people don't recognize us.
Yeah.
Not often.
We go places and no one knows who the fuck we are.
The first time he's actually
I get recognized every now and again, but
Look
it's
at him. He's actively following
it's not a
through.
common
He's
occurrence.
getting
Yeah.
results. It just
Well, you still wear that mask whenever you go out to like Whole Foods or whatever, right?
sometimes.
That's fucking stupid.
Thank you. That's fucking dumb.
I wasn't gonna say it, but I was thinking it as hard as I could. Thank you for picking up on that. Fuck this shit.
He must be stopped.
And it's funny because Zito wears like only in like streams and videos will you see Zito wear that kind of hat. He's normally wearing like top hats and stuff to like disguise it.
Derbies.
Yeah.
You know, a lovable, wacky, all ages.
Every once in a while, a trilby if he's feeling real fancy.
This is fun to shoot.
Yeah.
I remember the weird lighting.
This turned out this one turned out good color grading wise because I had to think about it more.
Where did we get that Yoko Taro mask? Did someone just send it in?
Somebody sent it.
It was just here.
Also, I love that someone
We're in space.
worked on that.
I made that Bloodborne.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dumpelstiltskin.
Yeah.
What are
We
you
went
gonna
on
do to
that.
me?
Yeah, I did nothing with that.
Did we come up with something? Have we decided what we were gonna do to him? Shoot. All right. Well, what have other people done? You
I like how you can see Dumplin sitting in the background there.
Yeah, that looks terrifying.
But you.
Oh, the one with the rope in the chair.
I forgot all my new noises.
Well, oh, the
Check out
glass
this mask,
thing, the thing with
dude.
the fingers. Yeah. The bamboo shoots. Yeah.
Ow!
I just found that really funny like clip of just this one guy going, yeah, ow.
Well, we definitely
Coming to
This scene coming up. Hold on.
from Reservoir Dogs, the one.
This bit, there's an alternate take I really liked.
How'd that go?
Stuck in the middle with you.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, that one.
Did you pause there for a sec?
Oh my gosh, so hard.
There's an alternate take I really wanted to call out there because I thought it was actually kind of cute where it was just like Kieran's like, stop it, it's gonna get claimed, and Grant's like, oh, who would claim that? It was really good. I'm like, oh, thank you. Shut up. Okay. I really like that alternate take.
And like, you can kind of see the shape I think right here
Of
like we
you
actually
and
had
Kaiser standing back there.
Us back there, like the whole like. Certainly Scott was back there the whole time, just in a cat mask, and you can't see it at all.
Which is great. Like you can just barely see.
Yeah,
you can
the
barely
ears.
see the outline.
Yeah, there are the ears right here.
I don't know if it's because
the blacks just kind of get crushed back there.
Yeah.
So it's like really hard.
Torture coming up with a way to torture
Then
this guy.
Zito just.
It's another one of those we didn't realize we had a real knife on it. So
Wait for it.
So, I think the lesson here is don't go mad with power and torment your friends. We good?
You got me. Stabbed. In the leg.
You told me not to be gay.
You got me stabbed in the leg!
Okay, well, we both made mistakes.
Dude, why didn't you just sit down and talk to me about this?
You've never had a job that you seem to enjoy so much, and I kind of felt like you'd be upset if I took it away from you.
Enjoy. Enjoy. Guys, I was miserable. I was working.
I feel like I was channeling Gene Wilder there.
If you guys had just told me, I would have
I think you're trying to play up the delirium of losing blood.
I don't have
Yeah.
$10 anymore.
It's like the shock
Oh, wait, 20.
of like, yeah, I'm in pain right now, and I'm losing blood.
I guess you're right. If we talked to each other, it wouldn't have gotten so far out of hand.
No, and I wouldn't have gotten stabbed in the fucking leg.
We should get you to the hospital.
Probably.
Turning Krill in there for a second.
Yep.
We might have to worry about being demonetized.
coming to realize,
But
I don't think I've seen
get through
the
it.
final cut of
I
a
don't
lot of
wanna
these.
change who
'Cause
and
I don't
what
think I
we
saw
are,
those
just
edits
that
where
there's
like
some
you
stupid
put in those
algorithm.
little screams
Also,
when
it
next
turns out
thing
that
torture.
finding your employees from mistakes.
No, I
is
make a lot of
actually super
decisions
illegal,
like
so we're
just
gonna
before
have to give all
things go
that
up.
money back. Like tomorrow.
And yeah,
And
I
here's-
also
here's
I did
doing
look
the
it up.
George Carlin.
I did look it up and like oh yeah, this would be wage theft. And
Yep.
you know what? You can go look it up if you want to learn about what your rights are as a worker. And yeah, George Carlin thing.
There's also another alternate take of that where we get to the door and Kaiser goes to open it, but then like lets go of me and I just tumble.
We didn't have anything, so I just sort of went and filmed this real quick.
I made that label actually.
Yeah.
Just randomly in Photoshop, real quick. Like it was a $5, like a 5-minute job. I was like, yeah, that looks good.
I was about to say, you bought that ass out of the can for $5. What?
Well,
Hey
I
guys,
think
it's
I think
Stephan.
I bought the. I think I
No,
brought the.
not him.
I think I brought the oil
Fuck that
can
guy.
from
All
home.
my friends hate that.
But yeah, that's what we currently have for Unabridged. But
Wait, this is
okay. So here's a quick little outro for those of you watching the archive on YouTube.
Yeah.
You see right here we have a very special premiere of a new episode of Unabridged,
Tantalizing.
which you can see if you're here live right now. Which if you're watching on YouTube. You're not.
You're not, yeah.
That sucks.
Sucks for you.
Yeah, but you can watch it if you're one of our. I believe it's a $5 tier patron. I believe so. I believe the preview tier is $5. So if you're a patron,
Quinn says yes. I think.
Quinn says yes.
So if you give us one of these,
Yeah, one of the 5-0s.
Yeah.
can't do it correctly.
Yeah. Probably because I was using the wrong arm. I was putting you at a
I wasn't looking at
disadvantage.
your elbow. Even.
That's fine. You can watch it now on Patreon, or as soon as it's uploaded on Patreon. And this will be going live as soon as the final episode of Unabridged is edited
Completed,
together and fully put together, so we can put them up in a relatively sequential order. But for those of you that are here live, we're going to watch it. For those of you on YouTube, this is where the VOD ends. So thank you for joining us, and if you want to help out with WalkMS, you can always check out. I'm sure it's in the description. Right, Quinn? They're in the description? It better be.
Okay.
It better be. So yeah, bye to the YouTube people.
Bye.
Say bye to the YouTube people.
And for everyone here right now, donate.
Yeah, and for everybody here now, I guess we're going to not commentate over this one, so we're probably going to mute ourselves.
I'm curious.
And get rid of all of the us.
Yeah, we will do that.
Because I haven't seen the final cut of this either, so I'm
Stephan,
I'm
you said that
excited.
you're going to stand against a green screen and try to like track what you were doing whenever you were on screen, right?
No. I do want to explain. The reason it's called 106 is like that was sort of the production name
Order,
for it
yeah.
for me, but didn't turn out to be 106.
This is
So this is going to be 105.
This is going to be episode 5.
Final is just like the final name export, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, we're going to disappear here and allow you to watch the latest episode. But thank you all so much for joining us here. And I think we're probably going to end the stream after this thing previews.
I think so.
Yeah,
We're going to pop back up and say bye.
I think we can say our goodbyes now and just let people enjoy this and enjoy the rest of their nights.
We can do that.
Yeah.
Alright.
So yeah, enjoy the next episode of Unabridged.
Yeah.
Coming soon to YouTube and sooner to Patreon.
Have a good one, guys.
Bye.
Bye. And we'll be doing more WalkMS stuff for the rest of this week and the rest of next week.
Yes. Got some fun stuff planned next week.
Absolutely. And